Meow 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 meow. Da, 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 dum. Bum 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 bum. Da, 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 dum, da, dum. Da, 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 dum. Dum, da, dum. Da, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum, dum, da, dum. Oh man, I'm ready for this one. We're just doing whatever I want today, honestly. I'm sorry, guys. I know they invited me to Helldivers, but I need to do this game. It's time for some motherfucking Dragon Question, y'all. I wish we could do builders, but I'm in the mood for just the old school classic JRPG kind of style kind of stuff. So yes, once again, I apologize. It is what it is. Sorry, Helldivers. Helldivers has a lot of cool updates that came out. They're attacking Cyberstan right now, getting rid of the heads of the automatons. But I just need some good old-fashioned questing. Sorry. I really am sorry, honestly. We've not been doing any helldiving at all. But we have to meet the wins. That's very important. And then this is just for me, y'all. I don't know if anyone wants to see this. But I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of this. Dum da dum 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 da 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 la da 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 dum dum da do 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 dum da dum dum da da dum. I don't know. I there's maybe there's the potential somebody on this Digimon Discord might want to see this. But even if not, it's fine. I want to put the feeler out there just in case. Just in case. Someone might enjoy this. I don't promote myself very well, to be completely honest. I could do that a lot better. Not by these spammers that keep on finding me while I'm online and want to talk to me while we're streaming. I mean by actually posting my link to places where people follow me. Yeah, I could listen to this for fucking ever. Adventure 4th. Are gonna create a new adventure. I started it just to see what it was like, and I did find out that there's voice acting, which is a very good choice in my opinion. Delete. We don't need it. Get the heck out of here, Satyen. We need to make a new Satyen file just so that we get the complete experience. Son of a bitch! Ah! Oh my god, all of that just so that I could do this all over again. I'm an idiot. I am a motherfucking idiot. Worth it, totally worth it. Let's fucking go. How my character look? Appearance A or appearance B? They did that instead of boy or girl, as in the classic, but bit thicker, kind of lighter. Go with the classic. And a heroine with appearance B. What's the difference? Wait, hold on. What does that mean? Interesting. Ah. So wait, what? I don't understand. I don't understand that at all. All right, let's get going because this isn't going to be a long stream. I want to get a little bit of progress done. I want to do like episodic kind of thing, you know. Let's get some questing done and then we'll call it. We don't need to do everything all at once. What language do you want the characters to speak in? English is perfectly fine for the stream. That's for you guys. I don't mind a little bit of subtitles in my perfectly honest opinion. Oh, a Digimon Beat Break. Last episode. Freaking amazing. Go check that shit out. Amazing episode. Highly recommend. And speaking of Digimon, we're probably running. I haven't started it yet, but we're probably gonna run this one. As you can see, the dead they're dead. They'd be dead over here. There's a lot of poop on there. There's a computer over there. That's death. But what had happened was I accidentally got rid of my save data for poor Mekumon here. So we got to get this beetle somehow, some way to beat 100 battles in quest mode. Which I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do it. So we might have to jog rest a bit. The only thing I care about is Meku. We'll unlock all the other eggs. Whatever. I've played the shit out of this pendulum. We did all the things. We had our own little storylines and stuff like that. Did it go on Instagram? It might have gone on Instagram. It was a lot of fun. If it's not on Instagram, it's definitely in Digitama Hatchery Discord. Which may not be there forever, so it is what it is. But yeah, we had our storylines, and this guy became that guy, and then they were gonna battle that guy, and we got Ogurumon. It was a whole lot of fun. So I'm not looking to get everything unlocked on that one, just the Meku, and then little by little we'll finish everything else off. Oh my god, freaking Salamon. What the hell? Salamon wanted to go to bed, but like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This Mekumon also died, but luckily this egg is not gone, so we can start Mekumon whenever we want. Also, meow meow, woof 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 woof. Say hello to little Sunny. He's so cute. We also have it's Metal Greymon, but he has G erosion on him, so he's half Godzilla. All right, we got to get this show on the road though, and that's enough VPET stuff. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Yeah, I'm old. Did they even have TED Talks anymore? Is that a thing? Is that a freaking thing still? Uh, 3 days ago. Oh yeah, they do. It was founded 41 years ago, actually, though. That's pretty interesting. Oh, also new Dot Hack. A new Dot Hack game is being made. Action RPG, I think. I hope they one day get around to re-releasing the Kite era Dot Hack games. Maybe. Probably not, though. There's a lot of hype about this, for me, at least. I'm seeing a lot of it in my feed. Rebirth of Dot Hack, developed by... So the Bandai Namco has given it entirely over to CyberConnect to produce this game. Maybe Digimon will be getting some new information in games soon as well. That'd be pretty great. We haven't heard anything besides the DLC announcements, and they've been coming out earlier than I think that they had originally planned. So hopefully we get some sort of like hacker's memory update. It's probably a DLC. I don't think it'll be a full-fledged game, but maybe some sort of like additional like content at the end. That'd be pretty great. And then Mekumon, I'm begging. I'm on day 120. We're at 3 months in. We're 3 months fucking deep and begging Bandai Namco to add Mekumon to this fucking game. Yay. But yeah, I gotta get this done so I can go do some grinding and where winds meet. So let's get this show on the fucking road. Steaming Iron Lung. you want to display the location of your current objective on the map? No, let's not do that. Please select the difficulty mode. You change your adventure by system setting. Draki Quest, for those who want to breeze through battles and savor the story, switch to this difficulty if you find your goings got too tough. For those who want a fair challenge, if you're not sure which difficulty is for you, give this one a try. For those who want a real challenge, you face stronger foes and earn fewer experience points and gold coins to boot. So, I mean, if I were just playing this on my own, I might probably go for Draconian Quest, but since we're doing it with y'all, we don't want it to be a slog. We wanted to get through this at a somewhat, not brisk pace, but like a decent pace, you know? You're happy to start your adventures with these settings. You can change them at any time during an adventure by the This game will automatically save your progress during the time when you enter the town. Do not quit the game with the entries that are allowed. Meow meow. Ooh. Oh, I gotta shut the fuck up. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the voice acting.
If you can hear me, follow the sound of my voice.
I shall.
Yes. Come this way.
To the light. It's the goddess. So good. The music. Ah. The nostalgia. Except not really, because I've never experienced it like this before. HD 2D. It's been a while. The last time I played Dragon Quest 3 was on the Game Boy Color. It was an update of the Super Famicom version, I think. I could be wrong. But it had a lot of additional stuff. Not a lot. There was a whole end game dungeon where you would fight up the Zenith Castle up in the sky. Zenith was introduced in, I think, Dragon Quest 5. But you would fight up the top of Zenith Castle through the dungeon. Huge long dungeon, and then you would fight the gold dragon, and he would grant you a wish. And every time you got a wish granted, you would need you could go and get more wishes. You could get all the wishes, but you would need to beat him in even less turns. I never got too far into that portion of the game. You had to also collect all the gold medals, silver medals, and bronze medals. I think I did a decent amount of them. I don't know if I got all of those ones either. That was just with a lot of battling. I would like to go back and do all that stuff one of these days, but when is there ever time? You fancy going faster, try holding down circle while walking to pick up the pace. Yay, look at us go. Okay, so I don't think there's gonna be anything around here. I wonder if there will be like secret stuff like in the bushes. Not gonna be here though. Classic sounds. Oh my god, this looks so good. Okay, so we're gonna take a test here. Satyan, can you hear me, Satyan? I hear ya. I am she who watches over all. One day, not long from now, you will appear before me, a true hero. But before your journey can begin, you must teach me something. Teach me what manner of person you are. You must answer my questions as honestly as you are able. Are you ready to begin? Yes, we were born ready. Very well. First, you must tell me your true name. Oh, okay. All right, you're going to learn now too, chat. If you want, I guess. I don't know. That's funny. All right, hold on. Go back. Go back. How come I can't go back here? What the heck? I could go back on the other screen. Sebastian. No. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm literally stupid. Did I put the heart? Oh, I put the heart. Oh my god, they're doxing me. You're doxing me, game. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Oh, you're born on the 15th day of the month of June. Your sign is the one known in your world as I am Gem. We have to. It has to be accurate, so I'm glad. Yes, I am Gemini. Very good, Satyan. I'll now ask you a series of questions. Do not dwell upon them too deeply. Answer swiftly and from the heart. Do so, and I will come to know your true mind. Now, let us begin. So what happens is you're assigned a personality based on how you answer these questions. This affects your stats and how they grow. I think in the Dragon Warrior, this was Dragon Warrior back on the Game Boy Color because it was localized. Dragon Warrior, one of the best one was Lewd. I'm a total gooner, so I wonder if we can. I don't know if it's still in this game, but maybe. Let's find out. You find life to be dull and uninteresting. No, hell no. Upon seeing a troubled soul, is your first urge to go to their aid. Yeah. You often find your head so full of thoughts you're unable to sleep. I mean, no, you gotta get to sleep at some time. If you find yourself with nothing to do, does lack of activities swiftly drive you to destruction? Well, I mean, what do you mean by distraction? Is this a distraction? Am I distracted right now? Yes. You enjoy physical pursuits. Yeah. Can you, even the most minor of matters irritate you? No, not really. You believe that a promise once made can under no circumstances be broken. Under no circumstances, no. Once you begin a task, do you find that all else around you pales in insignificance? Yeah, we gotta finish this quest, y'all. When dining, do you leave the most delicious item on your plate until last? No, we gotta split it around. So you like take a bit of this, and you take a bit of that, and you mix it up, and you eat it all together. Unless it, oh, dessert, of course, dessert though. Yeah, dessert's definitely the best part. Oh. Sorry, y'all. I was making a point. You're walking along and trip over a pebble. Is this more your fault than that of the stone? Obviously, I should have been watching where I was going like an idiot. Like a dumb, stupid idiot. What am I doing tripping on stones? Lift up your fucking feet. What are you doing? Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I feel that I know you a little better now. Now let us move to the final test of your character. Warp. The warp portal visuals. Oh, and then this one is a little like scenario. Suddenly Satani hears the woman's voice. I think we could even just leave. I think we could just leave this entire place and not even deal with what's going on down here. We're not gonna find out if that's the case. We're actually gonna like do this scenario, but I'm pretty sure that's an option. Soon the jewel will be mine. Those fools across the border have kept it quite long enough, and it will suit me so much better. What are you talking about, lady? Look in the mirror. I don't think that's an option. We have to confront her, right? What do you want about? Whatever are you doing here, soldier? You do know that our beloved kingdom is in grave danger, don't you? Yes, those horrible rascals from across the border are planning on invading, but our wise king knows this and is preparing a daring and clever preemptive strike. The troops will be mobilizing soon. You too must play your part, brave soldier. So she's a lying sack of shit. You stupid bitch. You better not be starting fucking wars for a goddamn jewel. Oh my god. And all the wars. All right, we gotta go end this war. I don't think we have that capability. Oh my god, the music! King, I have news for you. She's a lying sack of shit. Although, in this scenario, it's more likely that they'll take our head. Why would they believe us, a random soldier, compared to the queen? It seems like she's the queen, right? Is that what it said? Was she the queen? And I do now realize he says king right there. I was not looking at what her title was. She was probably the queen. Look at his portrait in the back. And those statues, so fucking good. I love looking at everything here. Beautiful. The little set piece. He's so cute. They're all so cute. I love sprite work. I really love sprite work. Listen, man, those dastardly criminals from across the border are readying an assault. But thanks to my dear... Oh, yeah, she's the queen. We have been lucky enough to learn of their wicked plans ahead of time. They cannot be allowed to invade our beloved motherland. Therefore, we must strike first. Not so, General Hannibal. Yes, Your Majesty. If this information is correct, it will indeed be our best interest to strike first. Oh, you need not to worry on that score, Hannibal. What could my dear wife hope to gain from lying? She has no conceivable motive for deceiving us. Or do you believe otherwise, No, Your Majesty. Very well then, go forth, men, for the honor of our beloved realm. Yes, Your Majesty. You know, guys, stop it, cut it out. So I think we can go to war, or we can go and address this crime that's being committed. I do not recall seeing your face, soldier. Is this something you wish to say to me? Yes. What's that? You're not a soldier. Then leave this place. You have no business here. Then what are you waiting for? Quick, off to battle with you. The others left some time ago. Oh my god, there's nothing we can do. Sorry. Hey, brother. Oh, whatever am I to do? Who are you? What are you doing here? God, what am I saying? This is no time for such petty concerns. Listen, I must ask you something purely hypothetical with no basis in fact whatsoever. Let us suppose that a certain king had given certain orders and that those orders happened to be misguided. They're still the orders of a king and must be obeyed no matter what, correct? No. I see. So you think that even the order of a high king, if mistaken, need not be followed? Yes, obviously. No kings. No freaking kings. And not in this stupid freaking protester way where they came and they protested for one day and then they forgot about it. No kings. I suppose that even one's idea of what is correct and what is mistaken is entirely personal. Except Gunnar King. I am the Gunnar King in the Discord. So, I mean, you can definitely bow down to my goddess given authority, blessed by the goddess to be the Gunnar King. Other than that, no. I mean, if this is like real world, like actual consequence kind of stuff, then no, you should not listen to misguided kings. They're fools. They are fools. I suppose that even one's idea of what is correct and what is mistaken is entirely personal. So you believe it is better to do what I see fit than blindly follow the orders of the king? Yes. That is what you would do. Truly. I now know what I must do. You may leave. Well, what's he gonna do? What does he have the power to do? Is he gonna stop the war? I'm sure he knows all about the queen and what she's doing. I am she who watches over all, and I have seen what manner of person you are. Certain, you are truly gifted. If you are as clever as... shut up. Your flattery gets you nowhere. You're an incredibly quick thinker whose mind moves from one subject to the next with ease. This makes you a gifted conversationalist, the life and soul of any party, which in turn leads to a slight tendency to try to be a thing to all men. Not that this is necessarily a bad thing. Oh my god, she's also freaking slandering me. Alright, your slander gets you places. Fine. What can I learn from that? After all, it is only natural to want to be liked, and it cannot be denied that you make people happy. Oh my god, no more flattery, please. Idiot. Now, your will to endear yourself is not your true failing. Oh, your true failing lies your keen awareness of your own intelligence and your habit of seeing others as lacking in this respect. So I think others are idiots. So it's just she's reading me like a book, right? I just called her an idiot. There simmers within you the tendency to belittle or mock people for what you see as their shortcomings. I don't do that. No, that's not true. Okay, maybe you, but you're a computer program. No, I'm just Josefito, welcome. I'm here talking to myself as usual. When someone makes a careless blunder, you invariably manage to stop yourself from saying something, but deep within your heart of hearts, you secretly pity their clumsiness. No, I'm the clumsy idiot. No, okay, they got that wrong. Totally, yes, okay. Of course, your silent disdain rarely surfaces. This is because you're clever enough to realize it is potential to wound and to sadden. And because of this, you believe that it does not affect your relationships with others. So I'm supposed to be honest? Should I tell them when they're being an idiot? And on the surface, this would seem to be entirely true. However, the people around you do notice. They notice your tendency to wield your intellect as a weapon, your calculated behavior. But they would never tell you this because they are clever enough to realize its potential to wound and to sadden. We're all wise, except I'm the true fool. Maybe I'm gonna get a cool, like, foolish personality. Yes, it is true. They are as intelligent as you in that respect. Almost everyone is. So perhaps you should learn to treat them with a little more respect. If you do not, your witticisms become too great rather than ingratiate. This is your spirit, your soul, the essence of your character. Now, my child, very soon the dawn will break and you will rise to greet the new day. I am she who watches over all, and I look forward to the time when you and I come face to face at last. Have I been humbled? Have I just been humbled or something over here? What the fuck? Our story begins on the morning of Satyan's 16th birthday. Voice acting. The great hero Ortega. Can't wait until he's a little bit older. Pains me to say that we have no word from Ortega since he left for the volcano. He went to go fight Baramos.
no time like the present.
True enough, Granddad. Time for us to begin our journey. For on our 16th birthday, we left this house.
I'll go and wake them now.
For adventures unknown.
Cooey, wakey, wakey, rise and shine.
Hello.
Morning, my darling. It's time to get up. Today's a very important day.
That it is. 'Tis indeed.
After all, it's not every morning you ask the king himself to give your big journey his personal blessing. This is what I've been raising you for all these years.
Unfortunately.
Well, shall we get going?
Unfortunately for
follow
her.
me.
I gotta stop talking over there talking. Ah. Oh my god. With the fucking quickness. Okay, book. Okay, there we go. Look at that. It's a seed of strength. It's that he puts the seed of strength into the item bag. All that you heard has been committed to memory. All right. Abilities. Satyan. Satyan doesn't know any. I want to know about me though. Where's heal all, handy heal all, restore prime members full as efficiently as possible. So this restores. This restores efficiently. Status. Vocation, hero, personality, wit. Damn. I don't know if that's good or not. That seems like to be an intelligence sort of personality. So as we go here, you see strength, resilience, agility, stamina, wisdom. Wisdom, okay. Wisdom is our magic ability, I believe. Yeah, so we have higher magical ability than we do regular strength, I think. Hey Satyan, I did something cute for Valentine's Day. I played a game in French for a French streamer that likes me so she can feel more appreciated. And she said she loved it. Oh, nice, Conjecties. Hi and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Let's give you a shout out, actually. Everyone go follow Conjecties. Oh, it's supposed to be shout out, not. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yay! There we go. Fatal Frame. Is that the one? Fatal Frame's an interesting game. I didn't know it was a French game. But I don't think that's the one you're talking about, right? What's the game that you were playing? So I'm pretty sure that we're like technically magic users. We can definitely change our personality, but I'm not sure that I'm happy with that. We should have been a strength build. I'm the tank. I'm the freaking tank. All right, we got to leave our room. Wait, I'm not done. No, stop. I want to go into the other room. Damn it. We're not gonna finish this game quickly at all. You know me. I do get distracted easily. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. This game is so freaking beautiful. The music. Dun, 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 dun.
Come on, dear. You know where the castle is. Straight on now.
bum 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 bum. Mm-hmm. Come on.
Off you go, and remember to mind your manners. I won't have the king thinking you've been dragged up.
From the well, from the pit, from the mud. When your main menu is easy, just give triangle a press. Story objective has been to meet with King of Aliahan Castle. Equipments. We have copper, leather, and wayfarer's clothes. If you've been watching our playthrough, oh. So they made it so that you can use recall at any time. I think that's a convenience kind of thing. But I don't think you had that in the original game. I don't recall that. But Dragon Quest Builders, it's all tied. It's all connected. Where exactly do you think you're going? Have you changed your mind about going to meet the king? No. Well, you could have fooled me. Now stop being so silly and run along to the castle and be polite. Bye. Thank you. I wonder where our journey ends. Do we return home to our mum? We're going after the great hero Ortega. Then examines the ground at his feet. Look, it's a medicinal herb. Then puts the medicinal herb into his item pack. Okay, so we should go run everywhere. It's not just something that my brain says is a good idea. So in the original Dragon Quest, you would just have to be pressing the ground, and maybe if you got lucky, there was something on the ground. That's kind of like Pokemon did a similar thing, you know, invisible items. I like how they're marked for you now. Pokemon was after Dragon Quest, though, obviously. I'm just saying, you know, common RPG trope, pressing the ground for things. But since this is the HD 2D remake, they've made it so that I'm about to insult people. So that dumb. No, I'm just kidding. So that people who aren't into these kind of mechanics can like find things easier. There's some people that just can't get into this kind of game, and that's understandable. See, like I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm just saying, you know, like everyone has games that they like and games that they don't like, and I can go around and I can press the button and, you know, like, I mean, it might be the autism, right? I don't know what it is, but I can enjoy this kind of game. Oh, hello there. You didn't come all this way just to see me, did you? No. Oh, so you just happened to be here by accident then. And there I was, getting all excited. I know you're lying, but it's lovely of you to do so. Let me tell you something nice in return. Apparently, they used to have a thing called a teleportal off the east side of our little continent, but it's all sealed up now, so nobody can use it. See, being nice gets you things. We're not doing. You don't. Okay, I will say this because this game is slandering me left and fucking right. Well, you don't do good things because you want good things to happen to you. You do good things because you got to do good things. Damn it! All right. All right, let's make that perfectly freaking clear. You don't need a reason to help people. Although in this game, I did get rewarded for being nice. The door is locked. Do things to be kind and not to be reward. All right, chat. All right, Conjicties. I know you're there. I saw. I played Jack 2 in French, and I got the idea for playing the other languages from another streamer who is American, but prefers his games in Japanese. And so I told an actual Japanese streamer I would do a game in Japanese, and I was going to be a Jack 2, but Jack 2 had no Japanese option on PS3. And you saw French, and it was like the French girl that has a bit of a thing for me comes first, since I know her longer, and she's closer to me. So it all worked out. It all worked out in the end. That's cool. This game we had to choose between English or Japanese, but yeah, I've never played Jack and Daxter. I think we've talked about that before, but it is on my wish list. It is actually on my wish list. I don't think it's on sale right now, but we have to get through this game. We got to beat games that we own. We have to start beating games that we own. I still have to get back to Dragon Quest Builders 2, damn it, at some point. Welcome to Aliahan Castle. They're going to say the same thing, aren't you? But now I'm thinking maybe we get through these games first and then we finish Dragon Quest Builders 2. Because then you'll know who Malroth is. I know who Malroth is. Okay. So there's lots of stuff that we can't open right now. But there are probably things that we can. The door has been locked. See, like that? See all those delicious, tasty treasure chests over there? And also in RPGs, what you want to do is you want to talk to everybody. And sometimes you want to talk to everybody like at least 4 times, you know, every time something happens big in the world. I don't remember if that's the case with this game. But that is a typical RPG thing. You'll probably want to talk to people more than once. So yeah, I decided to do Jack 2 in French and send her the VOD. She was busy streaming, so she could not catch it live to make her feel more appreciated. Oh, that's nice. Nice romantic gesture. But don't do it for the romance. Do it because she's your friend. Have you seen the princess? Princess! Princess! Yes, I've seen the princess. She's beautiful and amazing. Oh, there she is. I mean, that's not the princess I'm talking about, but that's the princess that she's looking for. My princess, yes, beautiful and amazing and wonderful and a total amazing, wonderful, perfect, pretty kitten princess. Door is locked. Who we cherish and we adore, and we want to praise and send all of our wishes, our well-wishing and hopes for her happiness. Sign appears in the barrel. 6 gold coins. I'm doing it because she's a close friend, not to be romantical. The day of love does not necessarily have to be the romantic kind. Yeah, that's true. Like I say, all things in love, with love, for those who come after, because we ain't going to be here forever. And so we need to teach the next generation too that you got to be doing things not for yourselves, but because love makes the world go round. I've heard that the cave over the promontory leads to the Dreamer's Tower. How about that? I mean, I've never actually checked to see if it's true, but everyone says so. Dreamer's Tower, I think that's like a endgame kind of thing, right? Say, have you familiarized yourself with the jail below the castle? There's a rather unusual inmate down there, a slime as it happens. Goddess knows what they did to end up there. Let's go talk to a slime. Where's this freaking jail? Hell yeah, let's go. Chat, we're not getting to the king anytime soon. Constrict these lock in. Italian appears inside the barrel. 9 gold coins. Let me, oh, I should probably talk to that princess, the other princess, not my princess, a princess. Hello. Those stupid grown-ups won't let me go outside because they say it's too dangerous. That smelly old Archfield's fault, isn't it? Ooh, I hate him. It's so boring being cooped up in here. I just sneaked out the other day, but Daddy caught me. He's much more perceptive than he looks. She has a lisp. It's cute. That's endearing. 26 gold coins. Cozy looking fire burns merrily away. Hello. It was Ortega who inspired me to enlist as a castle guard, you know. Our dad, our father, and yet he went off to battle the enemy and never returned. I just can't believe he would let himself get killed so easily. He's out there somewhere. I just know he is. Is that the truth? He went to a volcano to do battle, and they say that he died at the volcano. But this guy believes that he might still be out there somewhere. I'm giving you lore that you haven't received yet, chat. Conjuncties, have you ever played this game? Hey, appears inside the barrel. Look, it's a pot lid. Oh, put the pot lid into the equipment bag. All that you heard has been committed to memory. Where do I recall that? Nope. Traveler's tips. Well, ooh. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's see. Wit. We're a wit. Narcissist. At least I didn't get narcissist. So we can make our party in this game. So we're gonna get 3 other party members. So these things matter. A little bit. I don't think that on our difficulty it's gonna be like the most important thing. Wisdom increases extremely quickly. Yeah, we're mages. Son of a bitch. I kind of was hoping we'd be a strength build, but whatever. Agility and luck. I want to be a vamp. What the hell? Agility and luck. Agility and luck. Luck. We want luck. Other attributes increase in a balanced fashion. If it were up to me and you weren't here, chat, we would go and try to get vamp. But we live with our choices and the decisions that we've made. She predicted my personality pretty clearly. Lucky devil. Luck increases. Lucky devil. No. Loud. Luck increases slightly quicker than normal. Wisdom increases slowly. I'm so sad. I'm so sad that I'm not a luck character. A happy camper. No, damn it. Ah, whatever. Stop looking. Stop. This is just making me sad. HP, MP, okay, yeah. So wisdom governs how much damage a character's spells deal. Higher wisdom allows the character's MP to increase at a faster rate. So, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing that we're a mage build. It's just for my ego, you know, like. I want to be a luck character. I want to be super lucky. I'm having so much fun. I love this game. Slime. It's the heal slime. Ain't got a key to open this door, have ya? Well, stinger your hook. I ain't got no use for ya. He wants us to break him out or no go. That rigged little kids are up at Dreamer's Tower is the right piece of work. Not only did he get me banged up, he pinched me precious key and all. Me, the great Kirk Buzzer himself. Me trusty thief's key'll open any red door in the world if only I used it. God, what a plunker I am. So that's what I'm saying. Like we gotta find these things. And then we can get access to other things. Rats on the floor. Oh my god, this game looks so freaking good. This door is locked. Red key. So I will do a little bit of spoilers here. What I believe is down there is a portal. Is that a warp portal? It might be a warp portal. But tonight, I got a ROM hack of a game I actually own, but it's only in English, and the actual Japanese copy of it is completely in Japanese. So the ROM hack combines Japanese audio with English text and subtitles so I can understand it. Oh, that's cool. I love that. So I'll play that tonight. All right, everyone go like, subscribe, Conjunctis IT. I'll already put up your link, so we'll throw it in the chat again in a bit. Let me know in a bit, and then before you leave, right? Yeah. We'll make sure to shout you out again a couple more times. This is the castle dungeon. If you're here to visit a prisoner, just go up to the bars of their cell and talk to them. But no funny business, understand? Oh yeah, Fatal Frame is the game. Okay. That's the one where you're taking pictures of ghosts. Very cool game, yeah. I've never played it, but I've seen enough about it. I don't know, spoilers. I've never I've never watched a walkthrough, but yeah, the premise of it is interesting. Okay, so we would be able to open this red. See, look, we're already learning things. We'd be able to open that door up. The blue door, we would need a magic key for that one, I believe. We gotta go talk to... Oh, look, see this red door too. That rascal Kirk Buzzer, who was robbing houses all over town, has finally got his just desserts. He's banged up in jail. Ha ha ha. Banged up. It's some of that. What's it called? That old... What did you call it? Conjuncties? The old, like, coded talk. He's dead. Hey, that wily thief Kirk Buzzer came up with a key that could open any normal lock in existence. Why, with one of those in your pocket, you could come and go through the doorways of the world as you please. Each game has a different story, not connected to each other like the Final Fantasy series. Oh. So, Dragon Quest, like, think it's the first 6. There's like trilogies. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7's its own, 8's its own. 9, which I would really love for them to remake, is like it's its own storyline as well. But there's so much customizability there. There was also so many random dungeons that you go and do, and it was on the DS. So there was like connectivity where you could go visit like random dungeons with your friends too. You're here to see the king. Just carry on straight down this way. All right, here we are. I hope we get some voice acting. There we go.
Child of Ortega.
Hi, that's me. Oh, London criminal language. Yeah, Cockney rhyme. That's what it be. Conjunctis. You nailed it. Is this a flashback? Oh, yeah.
We cannot locate any of Ortega's belongings.
You're brown bread. That means you're dead.
Something out there is capable of besting a man of his caliber.
The great hero Ortega, our father.
My husband thought long and hard before setting off. I'm sure he was at peace when he passed.
Can't give up so easily. Somebody believes he's still alive, Mom.
Doubtless your mother has recounted the tale of your father's final moments many times.
Indeed, she had done.
He fell into the maw of that accursed volcano. The world lost a great man. However, we wholeheartedly approve of your wish to follow in his footsteps and set forth on the path of adventure.
That's where we look at the title. Question for adventure.
For it is what he would have wanted. And only the child of such a hero as he could hope to save our world.
We're gonna do it.
Every face is dire indeed.
The Archfiend Baramos.
Many of the peoples of this world do not yet even know his name.
It's a secret.
And
A
yet,
dastardly secret.
his grip on our realm grows ever tighter. He must be stopped, no matter the cost. You
That we
must
shall.
free us from the Archfiend's ever-encroaching tyranny. But alone, you will only meet the same fate as your father.
Maybe that's what it was, you know. So Dragon Quest 1, you have a lone hero. Dragon Quest 2, you have 3 heroes. Dragon Quest 3, you get 4.
Go and consult with Mistress Patty in town, and use this to outfit the companions she has selected for you.
I don't know how to min-max this. Should we sell this equipment? I'm not sure.
Allow me to proffer some guidance. You would be wise to seek out the thief's key, an implement that can open a myriad of the world's doors. Obtain it, and your travels will be that bit easier.
Did he really just tell us to do that? Oh my god.
First, I suggest you heed His Majesty's advice. Seek like-minded individuals at Patty's party planning place.
Patty's party planning place.
Once you have done so, try making your way to Reeve, a quaint village to the northwest of our fair kingdom.
So some people don't like that you have to go do these things and that you're not given too much guidance on how to do these things.
Marked on your map. Locating the rest of the realm's noteworthy areas, however, is a task I believe best left in your capability.
I believe the map that we were given with Dragon Warrior was the map like in the manual. I don't know that the game itself actually had an in-game one. It could though. It could have had. It's been a long time since I played that.
You simply need note down anywhere you happen to visit. Be sure to see these places with your own eyes first, though. Otherwise, you'll likely forget to mark them on your map.
So we need to go inside to a town in order for it to be marked on our map.
Remember, your curiosity is an asset most valuable. Lend it an ear at all times, and you will surely benefit. However, remain wary, lest it lead you into trouble on occasion.
That it shall. That it certainly shall.
Expect great things of you.
Oh, stop. Cut it out. All right. I'm no better than anyone else. I'm only as great as my party. We got to go train a good party. Anytime during a conversation or immediately after it's ended, you can commit what you heard to memory by pressing BAT Anything you've chosen to keep in mind can be revisited by selecting Recall in the main menu. Traveler's Tips are a curated collection of useful information can be found in the miscellaneous menu. Be sure to give it a look if you need help with controls or aren't quite sure how to get on with your adventure. More tips will be added as you progress, so make a point of checking for new tidbits from time to time. Committed to memory. Obtain the Thief's Key. Gather information and Reeve. Did he tell us to do that in the original game? I don't remember. I don't know. I have no clue. It's an antidotal herb. All right. Oh, we can go in here. Hold on. Check this bookshelf. Nope, nothing. Hello. Oh, head west from the castle and follow the sea, and the promontory cave is where you shall soon be. Fiddlery. Fiddle-dee-dee, riddle-dee-day. Oh, please, brave hero, bring peace back to our world. You're our only hope. So people of the castle know about this evil Baramos, but probably other people in the rest of the world don't. The Fatal Frame games are not connected to each other like the Final Fantasy series, so you can start with any game in the series and you won't miss any lore, and the only connection they have is the camera you use, so the stories are completely unrelated. Which one's your favorite though, Conjicties? There's some newer ones, right? Yeah, but what's the original one? Did they? I think they remade the original one too, didn't they? They should go without saying, but weapons and armor are no good to you if you forget to equip them. But of course, you're the archetypal wit, aren't you, Satin? You'd never make a schoolboy error like that. Son of a bitch! Oh my god, why would you say that to me? Further forward a person is in battle, the more likely they are to get hit by attacks. That's why you always need to think very carefully about your party's lineup. I want to be a luck boy. I wish I were a luck boy. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Fine. I'm a wit. You're set in, correct? We've been expecting you. Patty's party planning place. Patty's party planning place is Aliahan, and Aliahan is your one-stop shop if you need to recruit some adventurers to join your ranks or shake up your party. Your journey is unlikely to be an easy one, so finding a team of trusty travelers at Patty's is a must. Where's our map? What the heck? Show map. Show. There it is. Yay! Oh, look, Reeve up there in the north. So we got a weapon shop, we got a inn, we got an item shop, we got a church, we got the Patty's party planning place. And then we got a couple of houses that we can ransack. Gimme. It's a phial of holy water. That's like is it a curative item? I believe that's curative. Wards off weaker enemies. Oh, okay. So if we use it, we get less random encounters. This is a random encounter. Oh, that's another thing people don't like. Random encounters. They'd rather see the enemies on screen so they can avoid them. But hey, every battle makes you the warrior that you are about to become. So we need to fight all the battles, or at least decide whether we're going to run like in the moment, you know? On a nice sunny day like this, the whole idea of the Archfiend destroying the world just seems impossible, doesn't it? You keep those spirits up. Yes, it's true. No one's gonna let the Archfiend destroy the world. We're the hero. What a beautiful town. How green and lush and all the flowers. It's an antidotal herb. Let me in, brother. Aliahan sits upon a body of land surrounded entirely by the sea. On the other side of that sea are land masses larger than we island dwellers could ever imagine. If I could only catch a glimpse of those distant shores just once before I die. So that's so it is. I'm pretty sure underneath the castle is a teleportal so that we can get to the other continents. So this guy over here, brave warrior, how many churches does you? He can save our game. He can cure us. He can resurrect our party members. Cure poison. What benediction? Give thanks for your good fortune, child. You are currently gripped by a curse. Oh, I'm not. Okay, so if we're cursed, we can get rid of that. So the cursed armor means that it is stuck on your body. You have to get it removed by this guy. Fatal Frame 2 is the most popular and my favorite. They're remaking the second one, releasing it next month. Not one. Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. It's the first Fatal Frame on the PlayStation? Is that correct? Yeah, PS2. Okay. You ever heard of Kick Brother? People call him a master thief, but he's nothing more than a burglar who steals from people's wardrobes and drawers. A nuisance is what he is. And his behavior sets a terrible example for children. Not like you, though. Our paragon of truth and justice. Well, actually, if I'm honest with you, I'm kind of a dresser and drawer ransacker as well. The first 3 of the 6 games were on PS2. Okay, I see. Side intakes, look down the well. So this means we might go down into the well. We did. Look at our little lantern. We're so cute. La la la. Mini Metal Man. Heaven knows why, but when I met the boss here, I got this strange feeling that he was a king and that I had to protect him. That's why I followed him down here, you see. It just feels like he's the kind of big shot that Archfiend or someone might want to bump off, you know? Look, he has a quest for us. Welcome to Mini Metal Manor. He may not look it, but the boss here is a very important man. Get into his good books and you won't regret it. Many thanks for dropping by. I'm trying to max out my collection of mini medals. If you find any, bring them to me and I'll make it maximally worth your while. So he won't tell us anything new until we actually have medals on us. He's the man of a singular vision. Get all the medals in the world. But that's so cool. Hold on. I didn't take a look at the scene. Look at everything here. Look, this game looks so fucking good, chat. Condrictes. There's 5 main games and the series and 1 spin-off called Spirit Camera. Spirit Camera was on the Wii, right? Look at those medals he has on display. Pinned to the side is a list of many metal prizes. Ooh, oh, we want the Thorn Whip. That hits multiple enemies at once. Staff of Resurrection. We probably want a sage in our party at some point. I don't think I'm going to be the sage. It was on 3DS, not Wii. Okay. Pirate's Band that can be used to restore a small amount of MP. However, be warned, it's likely to break if called upon. Oh, so it has a chance to break. Okay, whoever made this probably didn't plan to serve it as a shield, but needs must. The boomerang also hits multiple. Garter, I think that changes. A little piece of his lace is all it takes to let it wear his vamp flourish. We need that. Oh my god, I'm changing my freaking personality to vamp. We are getting that luck. Yay, we've solved it. We know exactly what we have to do. I'm getting distracted again. I'm a total wit. I'm a total freaking wit. Rubis, Isis, you freaking goddess, you know me too well. That's the name of the goddess. Rubis, I think they've retconned it to Isis, the goddess Isis. Or is it still Rubis? Damn it, but she freaking knows me too well. Damn it. Oh no, Isis is, yeah, there's a pyramid that's called Isis. Iblis. So it's definitely Rubis. Right? Hold on. This isn't spoilers for me, but it might be for you. So I apologize. But yeah, I need to know. Yeah, it's still Rubis. The god is Rubis. I was thinking of a location in this game called Isis. But yeah, I thought it was like on a Nintendo console. Fatal Frame Spirit Camera. You leave town and wait a while, eventually it will get dark. And when that happens, you'll want to be careful. The meaner monsters just love the nighttime. If you get scared, find an inn and wait it out till morning. I think he goes inside during the dark. So we probably want to come back into town at nighttime too. Then we can go and investigate and ransack his dressers and drawers. Don't listen to me. Don't do that. Don't do that. That reminds me, I should check on that old bloke I found in the well once. Some of my fellow guards mentioned that I've been paying him visits from time to time, but I'd love to know what he's actually up to down there. I already went down there, brother. He's very interesting. Did I talk to that old man? I went down into the well, but who's this guy? No, I didn't talk to him because I keep on going in the well. Have you seen that funny little island off to the west of town? Well, the building standing on it is known as Dreamer's Tower, and a strange old place it is too. Oh, I remember now. That's right. I know what we got to do. We got to head to Dreamer's Tower. We got to find a warp over there. I think it's a warp. I could be wrong on that one, actually. But we have to get to that tower so we can find the thief's key. You're Tego's son, aren't you? The hero? Your father was a great man, a truly great man. Committed to memory. Our father was a great man, a truly great man. What do you got for me, brother? He does not have anything nearly as good as that mini metal king has. Yeah, this is all basic crap. All right, we gotta go get our party. I'm lollygagging. If you ever look to a pot or barrel, you can find all sorts of stuff if you're lucky. Things people have thrown away, things they've put in there and forgotten about. Honestly, my mom's telling me to tidy up, and meanwhile grown-ups are just chucking their things in pots and barrels. Lucky them. They've got me to clean up their mess at least. And Spirit Camera has a genius gameplay gimmick. Ooh, what's that? Time was Aliahan ruled all over the world. But then came the wars, and we lost many of our young men. They say it was fighting which led them to close the terror portal to the mainland. And all the wars. And all the wars. Cozy looking fire burns merrily away. Ooh, this is outside. We don't want to go there. Uses the 3DS's augmented reality function and actual camera to defeat spirits. That's pretty cool. 3DS was really, really cool with its touch screen, and I didn't even know it had the augmented reality function. Nintendo innovating. Nintendo innovations. Correct. Leather hats. Seems the fellow in the room opposite tried to make himself a wrecking ball and met with a little accident. I was just enjoying some peace and quiet when suddenly an almighty bang came from his room. Judging by how badly he's hurt, those must be pretty dangerous. Cozy looking fire burns barely. It's one of them muscle heads. I only wanted to see what's on the other side of the ocean. Oh, ow, ow, it hurts. Don't worry, sir. No, he should definitely not give up his dream to see what's on the other side of the ocean. He should definitely not do that. I apologize. Chase your dream. 6 gold coins. All right, we're gone. We're gone. We've done everything here. Trying to speedrun this. Not really. We're not trying to speedrun this. We're trying to get all the sites in at least, though, in a brisk pace. Not brisk. Is brisk the right word? Brisk might be too quick is all I'm saying. Seems if you're looking for items, you're in luck. How can I serve you? Cypress stick, pot lid. Remember Cypress stick from Builders? Methanol or Chimera Wing. Chimera Wing is interesting because we already have the return. Whiskey or to previously visited location consumed upon kids. That's what I'm saying. Like it kind of defeats the purpose of some items to have recall. Oh no, this is recalling words people have said. Okay, that's okay. I thought that was actually gonna whisk us back. But okay, no, that's a different game. I think it's Dragon Quest VII reimagined that like gives you the zoom spell automatically, so you can go back to places you visited. can never have too many chimera wings if you ask me. Being able to fly to places you've been before in the blink of an eye is so magical. In fact, it's probably magic. Back in the old days, you used to bump your head on the ceiling if you tried to use one indoors, but now you don't have to worry about any of that. Modern comforts, eh? So back in the other games, you needed to be outside to use one, but it sounds like you can use them even if you're in the deepest, darkest dungeon now. Free one! So the reason why that's good is because we can venture far away, do a training, and even if we don't have enough HP to make it back through some battles, we could just use the Chimera Wing and be back in an inn in lickety splits. You want to have levels, chat. You want to have levels. Hello, hello, hello. I'm your local guardsman. I'm beat here to keep the streets free of trouble. You may set off on your quest, safe in the knowledge that your hometown is in good hands. Thank you. Thank you for patrolling. We appreciate you. We can rest easy. Not on our laurels, just easy. Hello, Mum. Welcome back, my darling. So, did you see the king? And were you nice and polite like you promised? Yes. Thank goodness for that. I was petrified you'd trip over or say the wrong thing or... Well, it does the better now. You have the king's permission to go off adventuring. You're officially a grown-up. Anyway, you must be ever so tired after all the excitement. So off to bed with you, sweetums. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, Mom. We gotta go get our party together, though. Hold on. Morning, darling. Go on. For now, off you go and do some adventuring. Sad. Who knows how long we'll still be on this little island. We're off to adventures through teleportals, apparently. Yes. Yes. Hello, Granddad. Ortega was a real hero material, you know. Your father was something special, and his father before him. You've got a lot to live up to, Sachin. Don't let your grandfather down. How come you didn't go fight the freaking Demon King Baramos then? What the fuck? Oh my god, this guy with his fucking hubris. Sorry, Granddad. I didn't mean to curse. It's fine. It's just, I mean, if you're gonna compare yourself to the great hero Ortega, you should have at least visited the volcano, you know, at least once. Little castle town of Aliahan, as you know. If you're planning on heading out for a hike, you could do worse than visit the picturesque village of Reeve to the northwest. Let us pray for peace. If it brings us only one day closer to salvation, it would be worthwhile. We were sheep of the great shepherdess. How may we help you? Oh, so it's another church. Yes, save my game, please. I successfully recorded your adventure log. Do you plan to continue? Yes, of course. That's a classic thing too. You want to continue playing? No, I already did that. I did that. We found, instead of training togs, put the training togs into the equipment bag. I hope we found all the stuff that we can find on the ground, because if we didn't, we didn't. You know? You know? The castle is closed at nighttime. If you want to meet the king, you'll have to go there during the day. So I wonder if we could have gone off and like done some leveling before we headed off to the king. I don't think so. I also learned that the spirit camera is considered the worst game in the series. That's kind of why I thought it was on the Wii. Because people don't like the Wii as much. I think the Wii U people generally like better. Or was it? No, was it the original Wii? I don't remember. Oh my, I didn't have either of those things. You know, I found 50 gold coins on a bench the other day. Felt like the goddess herself had smiled on me. Ever since then, I make a point of checking my surroundings wherever I go. Never know when it'll strike rich after all. Oh, brother, I left my bag hanging on the wall of the room at the inn. It had all my gold coins and herbs in it. God, it's probably long gone. Well, nothing I can do about it now. If someone swept it, I hope they put my things to good use at least. I'll go and look. I'll go look for you. If you'd like to put together a good solid party, you'll want a warrior, a priest, and a mage. party over there doesn't have what you're looking for, head upstairs and get recruitment people to find it for you. What's that? Need a key, do ya? Come to think of it, I once knew a bloke who had a knack for opening doors. Went by the name Kirk Buzzer. I haven't seen him in a good while, mind you. Not since he headed off for that tower in the island Westo yet. And he lost the key over there. We have to go to that tower so we can find that key. So you see that? We're already gaining the information we need to accomplish our goals, chat. Yay! Progress! Okay, so I don't think we're going to want the people that are here. I think we want to do our own custom party. Welcome to the Rainbows End Bank. You can trust us to keep your hard-earned money safe. Deposits and withdrawals are accepted in multiples of 100 gold coins. And of course, our services are entirely complimentary. So how can I help you today, Sachin? No, we need that. We need all of it. Yes! Sachin tries to open the shit. Ah, fuck. However, it looks like it's locked. You can claim various bonus items from the chest if you pre-ordered the game or bought it from certain shops. Son of a bitch! Ah! Pay to win! Pay to win! Pay to win! For more details, pay a visit to the website of the shop you bought Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake from, or read the instructions for obtaining your bonus item. No! No! Hello.
Hey, you. Still can't believe this day's finally here.
I don't think she had like a personality in the original game. I think we just like talked to her and got our members.
I remember when you popped out of your mother like it was yesterday, you know? Oh, and don't be thinking I'm ridiculously old or anything. I was just a kid back then. But it felt like I suddenly had a new sibling to look after. To think that was 16 whole years ago.
Nissan, she's our older sis.
At any rate, I'm sure you know by now, but Patty's Party Planning Place is your one-stop shop for all things adventuring. If you find yourself feeling lonely on the road, or simply want some muscle you can count on in a pinch, let me know. I'll find the perfect companions to suit your needs. But gosh, you really are all grown up now, aren't you? May take me a while to get used to. At any rate.
Welcome to Patty's Party Planning Place. If you want to find new party members, this is the place to be. Same goes if you want to ditch them for that matter. So, how can I help you today? Well, you could always try talking to an adventurer that happens to be here, but your best bet is to head upstairs. I promise my man up there will be able to find you the exact type of adventurer you're looking for. Or my name isn't Patty. Can I do anything for you today? Have you noticed the aid an adventurer and ask for assistance options at Patty's? You can use these features to lend and borrow characters called volunteers between adventure logs. If you fancy learning more, take a look at the aiding adventurers and asking assistance, travelers, tips, entries. Feeling like helping out another adventurer, or is that you're in need of some aid? I want to know what that's all about. That's interesting. Oh, customization. Fast. Camera. Normal's fine. On. Zoomed in. Performance. Graphics. Let's go for graphics. I think we can... No, I'm a yapper. We need to have some control over that. Objective marker. No, we don't need that. I think we do toggle, huh? Let's do ultra fast too. It was considered the worst because its gameplay requirements were too difficult to surpass. That's funny. That is how people will decide that kind of thing. It's too hard. Oh my god, my wit's showing again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You can register party members, excluding the hero, as volunteers at Patty's party planning place. Adventurers on different adventure logs will then be able to add them to their other own parties. However, be aware that volunteers will be stuck with the equipment they had and stay at the level they were when they were registered. So that's other people's. That's other people's. Other people's characters. From other games. And especially stronger. They definitely ain't much in the magic department either, but they don't play by the rules, and that's what makes them so useful. I happen to know a fair few adventurers out there that benefited more than once from their Elin abilities. Monster Wranglers. Oh, Monster Wranglers. Ooh, I don't think that was a class in the original game. Well, you've got your martial artists, and they're quick like you. Then they're thieves, good for treasure hunting, obviously. Then, of course, there's merchants. They can appraise your items for you, which is pretty useful. Don't go anywhere near the gadabouts, though. Useless lot they are, always mucking about in battle. Bunch of clowns, if you're asking me. If you insist on having one along, leave it until you're strong enough to carry some serious dead weight. If you ask me, there's two kinds of adventurers in this world. Those who include conjurers like mages and priests in their parties, and those that don't. And the ones that don't tend to go all out and fill their parties with warriors, martial artists, and even merchants, vocations that focus on strength and stamina. Personally, I'd go for a more balanced lineup if I were you. And if you really don't want to include any magic users, then why not take a monster wrangler or a thief along for the ride? When I was a young whippersnapper, I made a point of stopping by shops whenever I visited a new town. I used to love perusing the merchants' wares. Now an adventurer such as yourself will want to focus on the weapons and armor. If you're blessed in the strength department, get yourself a trusty weapon, otherwise concentrate on defensive gear. I have no idea who invented bags, but whoever did was a genius. Truly, how did he ever carry out our possessions around without them? Pressing the control stick actually advances the text. That said, they're not too much use during battles. You won't have time to reach into yours or items if you're preoccupied showing the slime what's what. Now, if there's something you think you'll need in a fight, best to keep it on you or your companions, persons. So you have item bag, equipment bag. So this is all our equipment. This has all our items, but we can't use anything in the item bag. It needs to be in here on our party's self. It required you to be in a well-lit room, and the technology of the 3DS with AR and its actual camera was not designed to work well enough for spare camera. So just the technology was just not there. They need to do a remake. They need to do a remake so they can do it justice. So what we would want, I remember doing all this. Yeah. Transfer it to our bag. Oh, and it takes a single slot each. Interesting. We do want... Okay, well, let's hold off on doing this until we actually have party members. Meow. 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 Oh, if the heroes are chosen by heaven itself, then sages are chosen by gods. Through trials most fearsome and bad for health, they'll make it against all of the odds. Interesting. All right, here we go. Welcome to Premier Adventure Listing Service. With pals, you're sure to build a winning team. We're here to help you get the hottest adventuring talent out of the Dolan onto your roster. Just tell us what you're looking for, and we'll deliver a qualified professional direct to the party planning counter. Yes. Okay. First one will be a mage. Wait, a healer named Princess. Oh no, actually, I like Artemis. We need a healer. We definitely need a healer. Not on a warrior, son of a gun. Priest? Yeah, the best backup to any adventurer could ask for. Priests can heal spells and also wield weapons. So I think we want an actual mage, but I mean, I have like decent magic abilities as well, which is why, like, how do we round out our party in that respect? You know, there's so many choices. I kind of want a monster wrangler. Is monster wrangler? I just need to know, is it a good class? exceptionally strong, versatile, and arguably broken class. Excels at both early game healing and late game damage. I wish I could be a monster wrangler. Maybe we make Artemis a monster wrangler. Or should she be a thief? This is going to be a female character. Gadabout is interesting because if I remember correctly, they can become sages. I want to get more spoilers on this, but I also, okay. Don't look it up. No, 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 no. No spoilers. We're doing this together, chat. I don't know this game. I kind of want to know. I don't remember exactly what they, I don't remember what they upgrade into. I know mage and priest can become sage. I think Gadabout can become a sage too, but he's got, this is a jokester, jester kind of guy. I think he does like status effect kind of stuff. The life of the party, Gadabouts can cause all sorts of things to happen with their wild hijinks. I kind of want, I kind of want a Gadabout. Oddballs who steal most of their moves from the monster mates, combining them to create an inimitable fighting style. There's so many interesting choices, honestly, rather than just going with like, so it'd be warrior. So technically we would be the warrior if I had gotten like a warrior class, but I'm a mage. And so the hero does get spells, but it would be warrior, martial artist, mage, and priest for your basic party. We do want a healer. Healers are very important. Although maybe a merchant could serve that. Experts in commerce, merchants make themselves useful by gathering gold coins and appraising items, because we could just buy healing stuff, healing items if we're gathering gold coins at a higher rate, you know. What do you think, Condrick These? You're here. How shall we build this party? What do you think? My instinct says to get a priest. Sage, I do remember sages get the healing magic and strong casting magic, but we don't do that till later. That's not till later. We don't class change until a while from now. And we could also come and change characters too. That's also a thing we could do. Party should be a priest for sure. Okay, I'll make a priest. Artemis. No, we want, you can choose the seeds for yourself or allow me to use my career guidance skills to pick for you. If you pick for yourself, you can select the 5 seeds of your choice for your newfound friend, but if you let me pick, I'll be providing a comprehensive service and applying all the seeds I see fit. Do it myself. You have 5 left to use. Think smart now. Hold on, I don't want this. No. Okay, oh my god. Ah, damn it. We're not selecting. I wanted purple hair. There we go. Yay. Okay. So wisdom is magic casting ability, and you also get more MP. Wisdom's already at 12. So we could buff that up a bit more, or we could go and make her faster. Strength is not going to be important as much. Defense, stamina, luck. Should we just put it all into luck for all of our characters? Wisdom. Let's boost wisdom. We'll give you some speed. Honestly, this game isn't too difficult, so we're making more of this than it needs to be. All right, that feels good. I want that luck up too, though. Yeah, yay! 10, hell yeah. A straight arrow. Seems like quite the straight arrow, eh? People with that personality often find their attributes improve in a balanced manner. Last but not least, can you give me an idea what they sound like? Elegant, of course. Well, that's taken care of. Will you be taking Artemis with you today? Yes. Yes. Khan, what do you want your class to be? I call you Khandri, but we can adjust that too. Do you like Khandri? Like your, well, okay, so this is your character. We're creating your character. What do you want to be? Khandri. Okay, now choose your class. Maybe Gadabout? Do you want to be a Gadabout? I'm just saying because I love the idea of, but then again, I don't know if you only get one choice. Gadabout can turn into a sage, but I think they can turn into other things too. If I were you, I would choose Monster Wrangler though. That seems really interesting. All right. Now choose your appearance. 1, 2, 3, or 4. You want to be an old man? If you're making a choice, I am not going to try to convince you otherwise. You make your choice and you stick with it. All right, now what's your favorite color? Pink. All right. Okay. How do you want your... We're going to do it ourselves. How do you want us to give your seeds? Strength, defense, agility, stamina, wisdom, or luck? You probably want speed as a thief. Going by what's there already, agility is pretty high. We can buff that up a little more. Okay, so 1 for agility. Next one. You get 5. First one's agility. You want more defense. You want more strength. You want luck? Do you want all luck? Maybe you just want a bunch of luck. Luck. All right, 3 more. Stamina. All right, 2 more. Wisdom. Wisdom is magic. Wisdom is magic ability. I don't know exactly how much wisdom a thief is going to need. So this time I will ask you if that's really what... If you say you want it, I'll give it to you. But I don't know. I don't know that that really benefits your build. Oh, strength and defense then. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you know exactly. Oh, the charmer. Nice. Good one, Conjictes. Yeah. People with that personality often find their stamina and strength increase quickly. Strength and stamina. Okay, so you're going to be pretty strong and you're going to have good defenses. Wait, no, not defenses. HP. I think stamina is HP. You're going to have high HP. All right. Like being cheeky, just let me know. I can go through all of them, but if you just want me to check one and see if you like it, shout it out. Headstrong. You like that? All right, we're gonna go with it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Condrick is coming with us. Yay! You're on our adventure. Yes, of course. We need one more. Okay. My last one is gonna be our good friend Japan Spitz. I want to make him a monster wrangler. Okay, so we have a healer, we have magic and warrior in me because I'm a hero, so we still have like some strength. Martial arts is cool because of the critical hits. You get that high damage output. Honestly, maybe Japan should be a merchant. I really want to try. Okay, no, we're doing it. We're going monster wrangler. Yeah, he's the dog. No, I don't want purple. I was just testing it out. Choose something that you think Japan's personally fits the most. Japan would be a gadabout. No, I'm just kidding. I think a monster wrangler because he's a unique kind of guy, you know? He loves gun warfare. That's the thing. Like he's a soldier, so I mean warrior would probably suit him. But I don't think that's unique enough, you know. I like him being a monster wrangler, to be completely honest. Because look, he's Japan Spitz like the dog. Oh, this totally suits him. Yes, I've decided. Yeah. He's a unique guy. He's not necessarily a soldier. He just fights for Super Earth in the Helldiver squad. And his color is purple, but Princess Artemis is already, she's a princess. I've decided. Princess Priest Artemis is already purple, so yeah, I think Japan is unique from the small amount of times I cross paths, so it makes sense. Yeah. We'll make him gold. We'll give him a gold color. And we're going to make him super lucky. Oh my god, his luck is so low! No! We're doing it! Seems like quite the... Yes, meddler! Perfect! People with that personality often find their stamina increases slightly quicker than normal. No, we'll go and give it an honest try. I do wish that his luck were a lot higher, though, honestly. I don't know that... I need to know, is luck important to monster wranglers? I don't need any more information than that. Just a yes or a no answer. So there are definitely personalities. Luck governs how much damage a character's physical attacks deal. It also influences the character's chances of scoring a critical hit, as well as how likely they are to avoid getting afflicted with stat ailments. Let's get him at least 3 of these. And then I'll give him some strength. Maybe I want to give him a little more luck for more crits. Oh shit. Mekuman! Mekuman Digivolved. She's back. A little cat. Alright, you go to bed, little one. I like him. Honestly, I just want to give him all the luck. But you know what? Here, have some strength. Seems like quite the spoiled brat, eh? People with that personality often find their luck increases slightly quicker. Yes! Yes! I love that! I fucking love that! Yay! That worked out so fucking perfectly. I'm gonna make him gentle. He's gentle with his animals. He's a spoiled brat who's a bit gentle. Oh my god, that was amazing. Yes, get in my party now. No. Be sure to equip your belongings instead of leaving them to languish in your bag. You can do this by going to the equipment section of the main menu. That was beautiful. Thank you, Kondrikthys, for joining me for that. That was so fucking good. I'm pretty sure she wants the Oaken Club. Copper sword I got. Kondrik gets a cypress stick. Who do we give the pot lid to? I think Princess Artemis gets that. Leather hat too. She's our healer after all. Got to make sure she's taken care of. And then let's use our seeds that we've acquired too. Seed of strength. We'll give that to you, Kondrik. Seed of defense. I mean, honestly, I could use that, but we're heroes. We don't need it. We'll give it to y'all first. Japan Spits. I kind of gave you the short end of the stick by buffing up your luck so high, so take that. You got some medical herbs. You got some medical herbs. Y'all got some medical herbs, so I should take some medical herbs. All right, we're off. It's time to go. Time to journey off into the world. We spent way too long here. Yay! Check out our party. Satyan, Princess Artemis. We have Kondrik the Thief. And the Monster Wrangler, Spoiled Brat, Japan Spitz. Most towns are home to several shops. Some sell weapons and armor, and some deal in items. Their taste wares vary, so make sure to stop by any new shops you see. You can record your progress in an adventure log by praying in a church or with nuns. This will allow you to pick up where you left off whenever you resume your journey. This game does not autosave all on its own. As well. However, these files are overwritten often, so do save manually from time to time. You can create a maximum of 9 save files. Just remember, SASF, Fearless Adventures, save frequently. So that's like, yeah, definitely an old JRPG thing, because like I said, it is auto-saving for you quite a bit, but you do want usually have multiple saves in case you want to see things differently, or maybe you got to a location. I don't know if you can get like stuck in this game. But yeah, if you get stuck, you need to go back to a previous save in order to level up and like get past something, you know. It's probably not a thing, but for other games potentially, you know, just something to keep in mind for an RPG kind of game. Let's pray for peace. See if it brings blah 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 blah. That was amazing. I am so happy with everything that just happened here. Oh, also, if you feel a bit lost, press the square to take a look at your map. It'll show your current location to give you a good idea of your surroundings too. So we do want to eventually go and see what other items we can get. Oh, actually, I have 178. Maybe, yeah, okay, let's go actually and see if we can buy new equipment. Lineup. This is what we want. Princess Artemis needs to go in the back. My defense is actually really good too, so I'll stay in the front as the hero. Japan will follow up. Thief is a bit squishy usually. Their defense is not bad though, Kondrik. You should be perfectly fine right there. Medicinal herb, antidotal herb, a steed of stamina. Oh my god, this game is giving us free stuff. This was not a thing in the original game. Use the stamina. Stamina is HP. Okay, resilience is defense. Luck governs how much damage the characters. It also just going to. Yeah. Okay. I picked Thief for me because my personality is somewhat lacking in the ability to multitask and more focused on one thing I like at a time. Oh, so you're focused on stealing that item most of the time and too determined to find a way around certain obstacles, similar to a thief because of my actually diagnosed autism. Yeah, I mean, I say it like as a joke, but I probably have like some level of autism, you know. At least that's what I've been told as well. You know, it's not a joke. It's just me making light of myself. We should all stay humble. All right, Japan, you get another one. Like I said, I buffed up his luck so much. It made him a spoiled brat. I kind of don't like that they're giving all this stuff. Hopefully we don't get like free. I mean, it's just basic equipment, honestly, but like potentially further on in the adventure, they're gonna be giving us some decent things, right? Slimes aren't the biggest threat here. Oh, you guys attack on your own. You guys are strong. Go, Princess Artemis! Oh fuck. Oh my god. Those guys. Yeah, that's why I attacked him. Fight wisely. You're gonna follow my orders. Everyone's actually Japan's gonna follow my orders. Kondrik, do you want to choose one of these? Show no mercy, don't fret about MP, just give the enemy what for. Strike careful balance between offense and defense, is fight wisely. Keep a keen eye on your allies' health and ensure that nobody dies. You're not a healer, so I don't know if you want to do that. Don't use MP. Conserve value of conjuring powers and avoiding spells at all abilities. Watch my back. Leave the hard work to the hero and focus on supporting and healing the party. Honestly, watch my back and focus on healer are basically the same thing, aren't they? I mean, I guess that also adds in like support abilities, like debuffs and stuff like that. I would say just do follow orders so that we can choose who you want to attack. But if you want to choose any one of these, let me know. I think the best one, if you do want one of these, would probably be fight wisely. I also do reserve the right to go to follow orders if we're in a boss fight. Fight wisely. All right. I like to let you and Princess Artemis can do as you please then. All right. I like that. Japan spits, you're with me. Tongue lashing gives an enemy a little lick, sometimes leaving them too stunned to move. Oh, that's so funny. All right, we're gonna find out what that looks like at least. It's a paralyzed attack. Yay! Princess, you're so smart. That was a perfect example I gave too. Yeah. That's why I want you to be free to do as you please too. I can't control you, Kondrik. These. Unless it's serious. Unless it gets super serious and we need to, like, you know, lock the fuck in. Then I might need use of all of your abilities. So like I said, I reserve the right to go ahead and call for follow orders in the midst of a boss fight. We need mini medals. We need to get that whip. Bronze knife for you. You need this one, Condrictis. I'm buying you this right now. Princess Artemis could use a copper sword. Her attack is a bit lacking right now. We're gonna go with Princess first. Sorry, Condrictis. We'll get you some new stuff in a bit. We're gonna sell your cypress stick though. Those things are a dime a dozen. Training togs. Who can use this one? That's probably for martial artists, huh? Yeah. Sorry. We can probably buy them eventually. It's no big deal. And then I don't anticipate us needing these right now. And they're giving us a bunch of them. So, I mean, bye. Bye. Because look, I can get the princess a new sword. You could all benefit from some leather shields too, but I think in terms of like us defeating some enemies right here, right now, a sword will be best so that we can get some gold going. That way we now have better survivability. We can end battles sooner. So one thing you want to do now, oh, those birds flying was so cool. I love this game. This looks so good. Oh my God. Save a million times. I love our little party. I love our party. All right, but we need to go and do some battling so that we can get some levels and that we can get some monies. But we do want to head to Reeve over there at some point. And there's also potential that... Oh, shit, I shouldn't have come in here. Oh, fuck. The butterfly has to go because he has status effects. But those ravens are pretty dangerous, too. Ah, fuck. Okay, good. Right now, we're just doing basic attacks. And that's all we got. Princess, you're amazing. She's so fast, too. I'm glad we gave her the speed. Contractis! Yay! Okay, we'll read that in a second. Bronze knife is perfect for a thief. They need something that can take out someone or something in their way silently and quickly, as well as small enough to handle than a regular sword, but has the same function and in a sense sometimes better in its effectiveness. Yeah, I agree. This is basically Dungeons and Dragons, you know, like you don't get to choose your characters. Well, I mean, you do. We did get to choose our characters, but yeah, this is basically, that's what an RPG is. Dungeons and Dragons, you know. So you got more HP, MP, your strength went up 1, resilience, stamina, your luck up, yeah, wisdom. Oh, Princess Artemis too. Ooh, good HP boost there, and the MP as well. Oh, her strength went up. Luck stays the same. Sad. I wish we all had good luck, amazing luck. We're gonna have to get some luck seeds and give them to her. And poof. Okay, spells. Yay, thank you. Let's find out what poof does. Can make a group of enemies disappear. Okay, that's interesting as heck. So there's also the potential that items don't just appear on the map every single time. Maybe that was a one-time thing and we got it the one time and it's never going to happen again. At least in this area, you know. Okay, so these guys are no problem. We need to definitely avoid those stupid butterflies. Those guys hit like freaking trucks right now. Pretty soon we're going to be wiping all of these guys out very, very easily. I didn't realize, but I'm actually doing roleplay and creating some important roleplaying explanations. Yep. You've justified your character every step of the way, Condrictes. You're doing great. So we also want to go into the town at night. It's turning, you can see the time of day is changing. I'd love that. I want to try poof, but okay, we'll try poof in a bit. Go Condrictes. Man, I'm so fucking weak. I'm a mage. I'm a freaking mage through and through. Son of a bitch. Oh, yeah, 1 increase in strength. Son of a... okay, at least we got a spell now, though. Well, you guys are so strong, though. I mean, I don't need to be the best fighter at this point, honestly. You guys are doing great. No, we want it to be nighttime when we come back in here. I don't think afternoon does anything. Look at that. There's a blue glowy thing in that forest over there. But I can't get over there just yet. Condric has taken the lead in speed. These guys are no problem. These guys ain't an issue. Alright, let's go explore the town at night. I think that's important for some quests too. I think you do need to come back to some places at night. The castle is going to be closed off to us now, right now, as well. I'm afraid I've shut up for the day. Why don't you get some sleep, then come back and see me tomorrow? No, I think if we talk to her, then she's going to put us to bed. We'll talk to her last. You ever heard of Kirk Butler? But yeah, we saw that. Oh yeah, we can come in here now. Of course, speed is sometimes more effective than strength. Yeah, if you're not fast enough, then you're gonna get wiped out anyway. Like those bosses that can take 4 turns for every like one of yours. Magic water, yay! In this game, there's an attack called, I think it's, well, in the Dragon Quest universe, like in Dragon Quest Monsters, quad hits, you get 4 attacks. Mini medal! On your adventures, you may come across some shiny trinkets known as mini medals. These can be traded for all kinds of wonderful prizes with Morgan Miniman, the mini medal enthusiast who dwells in the well in Aliahan. What we want to save up for is that whip. That whip is very good early on. It's gonna quickly become outclassed as we travel to other areas, but we will do good with it, like being able to get some damage on every single enemy here early on. The nighttime is all scary and dark. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Hey, I should go to sleep, shouldn't I? Then when I wake up, it will be morning. Clever me. Hee hee. Should you be out this late? Won't your poor mother be worried sick? What are you after at this time of night? Mini medals, obviously. I want all the mini medals, sir. So many good things that we can acquire if we have enough mini medals. Oh, how do I get to the back of this? I don't think there's any way out to the back. No. It looked like there was a little pasture. I'm shocked at how much of what I said makes sense in reality. What do you mean you're shocked? You're a smart guy. Of course things are gonna make sense. Don't doubt yourself, Constricties. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta have faith. You're smart. You're smart. You're kind. I was gonna say kind and caring too. Yeah, but it all came out all at once. You're a smart, kind, and caring guy, dude. Come on, give yourself some credit. I don't have to. I'm the streamer. I can be self-deprecating all I fucking want. Fuck me. But hey, come on, Constricties. You're a great guy. You're the young fellow I met over at Patty's place, aren't you? Yep. Well, whoever you are, just look at that. Moo. Here's to it. Cheers. He's all drunk. He's looking at the moon. Yeah, this is closed. And I think there's ways to get in here if we have the key, right? Yeah, if we have the red key, which we're about to acquire by traveling north to Reeve and then to the tower, we can go wherever the hell we want. The world will be our oyster, that it will. This has been such a great adventure start. This world is so beautiful. Ah! I'm so happy with this game, honestly. I wasn't sure what to expect, quite honestly. I was a little bit upset that the bonus dungeon wasn't included, and the mini medals. The lack of mini medals is kind of sad, but like from what I'm seeing, and with this new character class, Monster Wrangler, I'm pretty happy. Okay, so we can come here to rest. Oh, that guy. Ever looked into? Oh no, we already read that. Good evening, my friend, and yes, how do you do? Will you be sojourning in this room here too? How strange and mysterious, how funny, how odd. A single life booked, I swear to the gods. Oodity-doodity-dee. I am diagnosed with 2E autism, so I'm on more than an average intelligence side of spectrum. It's definitely a smart guy, Constricties. Why is that? I only wanted to see what's on the other side of the ocean. Oh, it hurts. What happened to... Hola, Josefito. Hi, and welcome back. How are you doing? What are you up to? We've begun our journey. I have me, the hero. We have Japan Spitz, our monster wrangler. We have Constricties, our thief. And then we have Princess Artemis, our priest. Yay! She's a princess. It's lore. It is lore. Lego set was good to build. Got 4 Lego pieces stuck in my nose. Why are you sticking Lego pieces in your nose, little man? Constricties, you know better than to put Lego pieces in your nose. Tell Josefito to cut it out. Cut it the frick out. What the heck, man? You're gonna go to the doctor with freaking blocked windpipes. I deploy in 37 days. He's off to Washington D.C. in 37 days. Contract these. This is some of the oldest Joseph lore in the world. Yep, and someone even said to me that my life is so eventful every time we talk and I share my recent experiences. You're always up. Yeah, you're always doing something, Contractees. Me, what do? I go to work. You're always researching something. You're always working on some sort of something for a stream, some sort of tech thing. Usually, Contractees. Yeah, you're always busy. Talking to the girlies too. So that Raven over there is stunned for the time being. Peep Discord. Contract days, another level up. HP, MP, strength. Ooh, that's a good strength boost right there. We're pretty good to go start fighting those butterflies, I think. Princess Artemis, MP. Ooh, she got a good. Oh, and some luck this time. Hell yeah. Yay. Departing March 17th, 2026. What is this? What is this joke that you're playing on me, little man? He's pulling up random screenshots with no context. Dazzle. I think that one stuns the enemy. All right, let's give it a try. Let's see what's over here. Where are you deploying off to, little man? I think we're gonna go ahead and watch my back. I think that'll get us some of those spells and abilities. And I am a freaking mage. I am a mage. What am I doing attacking? Die, you stupid butterfly. Die. Oh my god. Contractees, you did it in one shot. Hell yeah. Ooh, I love that effect. The AFS Spec War. The hell are you saying? What the fuck is that? Oh, Air Force. Special War Development. Is this real? Are you really going to the Air Force? That's a good choice, yeah. I mean, I hope you don't have to get deployed or anything, but Special Warfare Operator. I don't suggest anyone go into the military, to be completely honest, but I mean, if you don't get fucked up, I guess you get good benefits, you know. Yep, it looks like it is. I guess he's not joking this time. Well, be careful out there is all I got to say, little man. I'd hate for anything to happen to you. Remember to use your brain. Not me. So he's just like I said, he's always freaking baiting me. He's always baiting me with this shit. Oh my god. All right. Which one of the girls is doing this? Because damn, yeah. That's the choice. You son of a bitch. Oh my god. Some guy said I deploy in 35 days. You motherfucker. Contract days. Save me. Save me. Part of your text is getting freaking cut off. How do I fix this? Your messages are very long, contract days. I don't think I can like get your whole text on screen. The part that is weird part about me, if you watch the video, it would have context. There's no video. You sent me a freaking screenshot, little man. What the hell are you talking about? The video that he's watching right now that he took a screenshot of. The part is weird about me because women always end up messaging me on someone that pisses me off sometimes for twisting my words into a different narrative, but I owe my life for talking me out of the worst time in my life. He called me a perv for always talking about talking to women all the time. No, you talk to who you talk to, contractees. You don't need to be ashamed. Can't find the video. GG's. Oh my god, baited, totally baited. You become a more interesting person by interacting with interesting people, right? See, this would be a great for having the whip right here because it would hit every single one of them, potentially defeating every single one of them. Yeah, Conjicties, you're doing great. Don't listen to what weirdos say. They're the weirdos. You're not hurting anybody, so, you know, what's the harm? We're so strong. We are so strong. I love our party. Yeah, he's a good person with the bad decisions and stuff he says. All right, we crossed the bridge. There's potentially stronger enemies over here. Might be the same stuff. No, it's just slime stuff. Good person with the bad decision stuff he says. And then Josefito. I can't wait to be in a Skeeter Gene video in a couple years. Who the hell is Skeeter Gene? Oh my god. I'm learning things here. You stole a medicinal herb? Oh, cool. Oh my god. He catches predators. He's a... he catches predators. All jokes aside, what do you mean? Contracting, save me! Save me! But yeah, I always keep my head up high to things people may say about me. Yeah. Gotta have pride in yourself. Like I said, as long as you're not getting on a Skeeter Gene video legitimately, this is he's telling me about pedophiles, Contractees. You know, the one that I saw, little man, was the Instagram guy who gets the pedophiles to like meet him, and then he gets 2 of them at a time so that they can fight each other, and he lets the winner go. Apparently, I hope that he calls the cops on both of them. But even if he did call the cops on both of them, like, what would they do, you know? Like, he just made them beat the crap out of each other. I think that in some country, they just announced that they're going to be sterilizing, like, sex pests. Cutting out their balls and, like, sterilizing. That might just be... I think someone sent it to me. My chef sent that to me. I don't remember the entire thing, though. Some country that's doing that? Ew, watch one of his videos when you have the time. All right, Skeeter Gene. I could just be, be misremembering that. chemical castration for sex offenders to be trialed in 20 prisons. But that was from 2025. That's from last year. Him or Gideon or Oma. Oh my god. Give me homework. All right, you leveled up again. You're leveling up so fast, Conjicties. Did I even get a level up? Am I still level 2? I think I'm still level 2. Medicinal herb. Oh, you stole. Nice. I am. What the fuck? Conjicties, you're so strong. 7 to the next level for me in Japan. We're slow leveling characters. Reeve Promontory Passage. Promontory Passage will get us to the tower, I believe. But we're supposed to go to Reeve first. Oh Jesus, you need to call the law about that. If I'm a thief, so even if I could do something about that, bring the guy to justice, the law would still throw me in for my thefts. Yep. I'm always the jack of all trades, so I got many talents. They'll break out of the prison too, right, Conjicties? Finally. Give me some strength. Okay, that's pretty good. At least we're up to 13. We're dealing like somewhat decent damage. I had a heal spell. Hell yeah. Japan is really strong too. 3 dazzle me nuts, 2 medicinal nuts, and a seed of strength. Bedazzlement consume. So that I think that confuses. That's confusion. Me, I get it. It's a miss. Sorry. Damn. Oh, nice crit. Hell yeah. So some people wish that they didn't have the turn burst battling. You know, they don't like this sort of stuff, but I don't mind. You're just watching things happen. You can have your own imagination as to like how it played out, you know? Have you played Inuyasha The Secret of the Cursed Master? It's a turn-based RPG about the manga and anime. I watched all of it like back in the day. I haven't watched it recently, but I do like Inuyasha. Is it good? Do you recommend that one? We could play it. Wind Scar. That's what it is, right? Yeah. The game was really good. Released on PS2. We would have the. I have the PS2 emulator. We could play it. I don't know how well it would run, but we could do that. I'll bookmark that one. No spoilers. What's it about? Is it basically the anime? Oh, look, a new enemy, Ant Nibbler. Okay, we might get wrecked. We might get wrecked here. Oh, okay. We can deal with it. Do we want to up the difficulty? I don't think so. I don't think we want to, because then it's probably going to be too hard. The only thing that I see happening if we up the difficulty is us needing to do a bit more training, a bit more leveling before we get past certain levels. Per certain areas, not levels. So I don't want to up the difficulty for that. I think that this is a good pace that we're keeping, having it on Dragon Quest difficulty. Wish is a wind spell. Ah, fuck. I've ventured far from home, but I think we have some chimera wings. I don't think we're in too bad a place. Those slimes don't do much damage, and hopefully that dazzle hits. Oh, okay, at least one. That's good. My frizz is so weak. What the heck? I thought I was a mage. Ooh, nice crit, Japan. It's all that luck I gave him, so it's actually paying off right now. Oh, nice. I got a crit too. Bum 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 ba dum 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 do 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 do. Take out those ravens, brothers. Oh, contract days, come on. Man, I level so slow. Although game is like a maze with a large complex but amazingly impressive built locations and is a what if scenario to the anime manga. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. Seeds of luck! Hell yeah! Let's freaking go! Conjuncties, I want your luck to go up. I'm gonna give you both of these. As a thief, I think that's gonna benefit you immensely. Wow, we're strong. We're decently strong now. I think that's just the hero's innate ability. The fact that even though I'm a mage, you know, I'm still doing some work. Nice one, Conjuncties. All right, let's head to Reeve then. Let's go and find out what happens next in the story. Level 5. Damn, you are leveling so freaking quick. Look at your stats too, man. Oh, Sleepy Sap. I hope you use it. All right, Reeve looks like it's further north. There it is. That's it. All right, so what I'm going to do as one of the mages, we don't need to let Princess do all the work. No! I wasted it. Oh well, it wasn't a huge loss because this is what I'm saying. Like, I will definitely switch to follow commands, follow orders in a boss fight because we can't be having that happen. And I'm having such a great time with this game. Like I said, I don't know who else is enjoying this. I hope Conjuncties you are as well. But man, I am having such a good time, especially giving our characters their personalities from like people in the real world, the princess, Japan, and you. Resting a while or staying the night at an inn will fully restore your HP and MP. If you find yourself worse for the wear after a bruising battle, head to the nearest inn to relax. That said, staying at an inn definitely not a cure for death. You'll need to pay a church or nun a visit if you have some need of resurrection. So if they're in a coffin, we need to go to an inn. Yeah. Welcome to the village of Reeve. You ever happen upon all sorts of bits and bobs while exploring the realm? Why, I myself have found countless edible herbs, pieces of forgotten gear, and even the odd treasure chests from time to time. Gifts from the goddess, I say. Gifts from the goddess! Oh, praise the goddess! We love our goddess. Not Rubis that we're talking about. My goddess. Goddess princess. Better they serve someone than go to waste, eh? Artemis is the goddess after all. Oi, sunshine, you must best be making an effort to pick up any equipment you see on the ground and out and about on your travels. They're all what remains of adventurers just like you who weren't lucky enough to make it home. Well, mostly anyway. Some might probably just gear some gizzards dropped in it. In it indeed. That's one of my favorite things, in it. So I guess he's hinting at those sparkly things that we pick up as well. This is the inn. We should definitely go and see if there's anyone with information here. We're looking for a thief key. This is our goal. Oh, we can't get in there without a thief key. You have to promise me you'll kill lots and lots of monsters. They got my mommy and my daddy. So monsters aren't a bad thing. The reason why these monsters here are bad is I think because they're following Demon Lord Baramos, or maybe it's just there are some monsters that are good. But oh, okay, yeah. So monsters can be tameable. I'm just thinking about the lore. Dragon Warrior monsters, Dragon Quest monsters can be tamed. They can be, you know, some of them are intelligent. They can talk. This is based on like the anime and the manga and stuff too. Also, you see monsters talk also in the normal games as well. Like that slime that's in jail. I'm sure he's an intelligent monster who's probably like not evil and gonna attack us. So monsters come in all varieties. There are the monsters that will attack you, but then there are also monsters that are just trying to live their lives. There's a part of the game I was stuck on, and in that time period I would play games within one sitting without turning off the console, and I played it for a week straight on that one part until I gave up and searched up a YouTube video on the path I needed to follow. Sometimes sometimes the RPGs are like that, which is why I'm saying like this just isn't everyone's cup of tea. You might have to pull up a walkthrough every now and then. The other alternative being like talking to other people and finding out what their strats were, you know. But so the thing about this game is it gives you waypoints and things like that. And we have those turned off, but the option is always there if we want to go ahead and make it an easier time. But I don't mind trying to figure out what the solution is. We got to give it a good honest try. Chain sickle. I think that one hits multiple as well. I think I want to get you guys better armor first though. He has the Oaken Club. All right. These are also expensive. We should probably go to the first town. Oh no, I guess. I want the tortoise shell for Japan. Constrictis, you are getting new armor. You are putting, but you're so strong already. Maybe I should get it. No, actually, my defense is still stronger than yours. You get it. We don't need to think twice. We'll get more money. We'll be able to buy more things eventually. If you spot something suspicious when you're out wandering, 9 times out of 10, it'll be something interesting. So don't just go out from afar. Get up close and investigate. Funny isn't how martial artists actually get weaker. Isn't it funny? Oh, funny isn't it how martial artists actually get weaker if they You give them a sword or a spear to wield? Suppose they spend so much time training with their fists that they don't know a first thing about blades and spears. Something to keep in mind if you ever meet a martial artist. So they need to fight with their bare fists, and they get stronger that way. It's no good. It won't budge. He's a martial artist over there. I know it can be easy to panic if you're unlucky enough to get poisoned by a monster, but as long as you've got an antidotal herb to hand, you'll be right as rain in no time. It's also worth remembering that being poisoned doesn't make a jot of difference whilst you're fighting. Just wait to cure yourself till you've taken care of your foes, I say. Regardless, make a point of always having some antidotal herbs to hand and you'll be fine. Yeah. We gotta take healing items and curing status effect items. Look at that beautiful butterflies. It's just so good, especially because like this is how Dragon Quest is, you know, like this is the world that I was in the original Dragon Quest games, Dragon Warrior games, but they just fleshed it out with all the beautiful little 2D HD effects. This is Dragon Quest Builders, you know, us collecting flowers and planting them and making our gardens. This is everything. It's all, it's so good. I love this game. I kind of want to be playing Dragon Quest Builders as well, but also I'm so happy that, you know, like the story is being told to us, that we're here living the story, you know. Dragon Quest Builders was the same, but it was also that Minecrafty aspect of it. This one is just us being in the RPG world, the Dungeons and Dragons world, living out the scenario, you know. We got to go defeat the Demon Lord. Not our Demon Lord Kitty, but a Demon Lord, Baramos. The save points in the game I could not find either, so that's another reason why I needed to keep the game on, so I didn't have to start all over from far back from all the progress I made. So funny thing, the first time that my brother and I played Final Fantasy number 8, he played it mostly. I watched. It was one of those scenarios. But we didn't have a memory card for like the first week of buying the PlayStation. The parents didn't realize that that was a necessity. So that first like area where you're going and fighting the war and getting to the radio tower got fought like so many times. Leaving it on was not an option. Wonder where that light came from anyway. Heard one about the bag that walked into an inn in Reeve? No? Too bad. The inn... There was an inn that walked into the bar in Reeve. Maybe it got thieved. It's locked. We're gonna have to come back and open all of these. Okay, princess, you get this. Ooh, nice boost. Hell yeah. So that's a random, I think it's like 1 to 3 points that you can get. You lot of travelers, are you? Oh, you're from Aliahan, eh? Don't tell me you've come looking for a wrecking ball too. I'll see what's so good about those things that people go trapazing about the countryside looking for them. I think we probably need it for a quest sort of thing then, apparently. Have you ever noticed how some item shops sell clothes and hats too? Just goes to show you may as well take a look at every shop in town if there's something specific you're after. I once had this martial arts friend who refused to go into battle without his trusty pair of claws. Always said he felt weak without them. They're a bit hard to get your hands on though, if you'll pardon the pun. Claws. Yeah, claws are a good thing to get for a martial artist. I don't think we need to worry about that. Just like our training dogs we could sell. If we find claws, we don't need to worry about them because... Damn, Constricties, you need that. Divine dagger, purest silver. The lightweight dagger won't let you down in a fight. We need more money though. We ain't got money for that. I'm pretty sure that's the house we want to go into to find more information about our quest. We also probably want to come back at night. I think we can stay at an inn. Oh yeah, this is the guy. This is definitely the guy. He's gonna tell us that he wants a wrecking ball. Copy of Diary of a Hardman. Oh, I think that changes your personality. Chunky tome that details on how to be a meathead in words that even a child can understand. Consumed upon use. So yeah, I think that changes. Yeah, meathead. That would be the meathead. Personality. Strength increases extremely quickly. Wisdom increases slowly. So I could turn myself into a meathead, but I think we'll stick with wit for now. If I can, we're finding that thing. We're getting that thing to turn us into a vamp. And most of the time, that's another thing. I had a PS2 without a memory card yet, so I could not save games. And before my grandparents stopped turning off everything, after we were already asleep, my grandpa would come in and I would wake up in the morning to a turned off PS2 at one point. Yeah. The hardships. Say, have you heard of Thief's Key? I once heard some old bloke in the Dreamer's Tower looked after it, all on his own lonesome in the tiny isle west of Aliahan. You know, there's actually a hidden passage in the woods south of here that leads right over to the tower. I've always wanted to take a look at it myself, but the forest is oh so dark and, well, I'm not exactly the bravest man you'll ever meet. Now we know where we need to go. Obtain the Thief's Key. Cross the field south of Reeve and head to the Dreamer's Tower. So that's not a thing in the original Dragon Quest games. They would not tell you that you need to do that. You just need to know that you need to do that. I kind of wish I could turn that off. But oh yeah, there you can. Bye. Okay, so we've done everything that we need to over there. Now we just need to wait till night so we can go talk to everyone again, and then we can head south to that cave. But let's try to get some money so we can buy some things potentially. Those guys, those were called horny hairs in the original game. Well, not the original game. I mean, in the Game Boy Color version of it, they were definitely called horny hairs. So it was on NES first, I believe, and then Firecom. I don't think we're gonna get enough money just trapezing about over here, but oh, secret spots. The world map is full of secret areas just waiting for someone to discover them. These spots often look like a little bit different to the surroundings, so keep an eye out for them on your travels. Stumble upon such a spot and you might find a stash of items or gold coins. If you're lucky, you might find something altogether more special. But neither of those. Oh, so interesting. I didn't even think. Oh, we did it! We freaking did it, Contractes! You're so fucking strong. You're so goddamn strong. What are you looking at? Is that a hole? Curses, I must have lost my sack somewhere when I was descending the mountains to the east. I thought things were bad enough when I managed to leave my clothes in the cave to the south. My mind's not what it once was, and neither is my wardrobe. I think we want to remember that. Maybe it's another secret spot. But he stopped coming into my room to check if I was asleep and turning off all devices I left on. But I have a memory card for my PS2 now, so it does not matter. So is it this tree? It's this tree, right? Yeah. But yeah. Memory, another issue when it comes to gaming. My PlayStation Vita, I should have invested in like more memory, but I always kept like the smallest memory card, the first memory card that I ever got. So I was always moving the data around instead of just getting a bigger one and being able to download everything. One of the reasons why I didn't finish a lot of games, honestly, if I would have had them available, I probably would have finished them. But I was like, I want to try this game now. And so I would move it off. And then, you know, like if it never got back onto the Vita, then I never finished it. And then at some point I lost all those saves because the computer that I had them saved on crapped out. Oh, some new enemies. Let's freaking go. We got to take out this freaking guy. Damn, he's pretty strong. Thank you, princess. I'll go Frizz. This guy, okay, so it looks like their names tell us how much health they still have left. That's going to be important for boss fights. Another thing that's in the original game too, so that's another modern convenience. Something that I personally would not turn on if I had the ability, because it's kind of exciting just going round for round, and then like so all of a sudden you win, you strike the freaking finishing blow. Let's fucking go. I mean, there's just something like to that, you know. In my opinion, at least. It's not, people like what they like, you know. You don't need to agree with me. That's just the way things are. Everyone can like what they like. Is that his stuff? This is the mountain to the east. You need a freaking heal. And when I was younger, I was also pretending to be asleep all the time so he could check on me and go back to sleep in my grandparents' bedroom. And when he's asleep, I can turn the CRT. Oh, the CRT TV. That made things back in the day look so good, right? People swear by their CRT TVs. PS2 with the volume super low so I can play it without getting in trouble for staying up all night on school days. Yeah, I used to do the Game Boy. There was even like the Game Boy Color had the little light that you could attach to it that would drain your battery so quick. But then the Game Boy Advance SP came out, and that just had a backlight already installed in it. What's that in obtains a pouch of coagulant, Chimera Wing. Oh my god, we're fucked. Oh shit, this is bad. This is freaking bad right here. Oh my god, 2 butterflies and this guy over here, the Waspion. And they got a healer. Oh my god. I believe in you guys though. I think we're strong enough. I'm afraid of that Waspion, but the thing about the butterflies is I think they get crits. Can defeat that toady, that would be amazing. Oh nice. I think the Waspion can poison. Okay, this doesn't seem to be too bad. I think we have leveled up decently. Let's just go for attacks. And yeah, this squad right here ain't shit. Altogether, I was a bit afraid, but yeah. We whittled down enough of them. Condrick, you are so freaking strong. I'm young in my early 20s and I grew up with a PS2, CRT-TV, and a VCR with movies on VHS. That's pretty rare, to be honest, Condrick. Yeah. Most youngins don't know what the hell any of that stuff is. Ooh. You had a good upbringing. How can I get down there? I'm not afraid of these guys. We're fast enough and strong enough to kill them. Luckily, he only healed himself. Oh shit, I was wrong. I'm pretty sure the princess is gonna heal me, so I'm not gonna even bother. She's faster than me. I think we need to get a boat before we can get down to that. We should start heading back. It's getting dark. Let's travel through here though and see what we can find. Bunch of toads. The moving enemies was a thing in the Game Boy Color version of Dragon Warrior 3. Their attacks were animated. But this reminds me a lot of the PS2 Dragon Quest games. Not PS2, it was the PlayStation. I think, what was it? PlayStation. Did they get number 6 or 5 and 6? I mean 7, obviously. We gotta get back. I want to visit the town, and then head to the. I think we'll end at the tunnel. We'll probably call it. Oh, Babbles! These guys cause poison. I'm pretty sure they're weak. Slimes are weak to magic. Nope. My spells are so weak. What the fuck? I hate this. Is this 7? Torneco, Dragon Quest Monsters 1 and 2. I want to play those ones. The PlayStation versions of Dragon Quest Monsters. This shouldn't be an issue. The slimes are just a large amount of them, but they're not very strong. Yeah, Dragon Quest 4 was on PlayStation. PlayStation 2 got number 5. You can get a lot of them on Android and iOS. I mean, yeah, iPhone too. I was too poor to afford the latest game, and I'm a retro gamer because of it. Yeah, and I would. Yeah, you've said this before, but you can always say it again. Don't worry, Contractees. Because of it, I would not trade or change that for anything. Taught me the best life lesson I ever learned. It's good to value things, Contractees. You already know that. You know that. Yay, princess. All right, let's check out the town at night. How much money do we have? Yeah, be grateful for you have, even if it's not much. Yes, count your blessings. Always count your blessings. Count your blessings, chat. I'm grateful for our little community, for the princess, for Contractees coming in and telling us the stories and teaching us lessons of life. Stay humble, count your blessings. Don't worry what idiots think. I mean, here I am. Okay, so if you remember when we first started Contractees, I don't know if you were here for the start, but I took a personality test to get my starting class wit, personality wit. And so the goddess Rubis said that I like to call people idiots, even though, you know, like they think about my feelings as much as I try to think about theirs. We're all smart in that way, in that sense, is what she told me. So I should be more honest, basically, is what she's saying. I should not try to spare people's feelings. I should, you know, have respect for them and understand that they understand too. The lessons that Dragon Quest teaches us. You gotta call me an asshole, Condrictes. Get over there. His parents were killed by monsters. Ugh, it's enough to make a grown man cry. I don't think there's anything interesting here. I think we were just here to learn about the key. But I would love to find more mini medals. Nothing. I love our little torch, our little lantern. It's so cute. Let's save again. We've done a decent amount. Leveling. I'm level 4 now? 5? I think I might be 5. Yeah. Alright, we're heading down south. We should probably rest at the inn tonight and then head to that cave down south. Yeah, nothing new. We're good. How much money did we make? 121, not nearly enough. We're not going to spend too much time leveling that we don't need to. I'm sure we're going to hit like some sort of bump in the road soon enough, but we're pretty damn strong, honestly. We are pretty damn strong. So rest a while means we can change night to day and day to night. Thank you. Appreciate you. Bye. All right, we're off. Can I do a quick save? Is that a thing here? Oh yeah, end adventure for now and return to the title string. Adventure lock. Yeah. Okay. So if we ever need to, we can stop where we are. Or we could just use a Chimera Wing and head to a town. And I asked for another PS2 even though the Xbox One at the time was releasing. She got it free from a church giveaway for poor families. It got stolen and got a new one 2 years ago for my birthday. Yep. You don't need to say blah blah blah. I think the Seinfeld thing is yada 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 and then got a new one for 2 years for my birthday. But yeah, you got really lucky. You got that PS2 luck, Condrictes. I said blah 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 to shorten. Yeah, I get you. I understand. Okay, so we're heading all the way to the south. You see that little peninsula? Yeah, that peninsula is the cave that we seek. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat the boss down there, so we're just going to go scope it out. We can always come back and heal, get some more equipment. We'll probably have more money at that point. But as you can see, these guys are all small fry pretty much now. Let's also be looking for strange things where there might be items hidden and weird people to talk to. And now nobody touches my PS2 but my siblings and me. Gotta take care of your things. It's my baby. My babies, my little Digimons. And my little Sunny dog. Oh, he goes everywhere with me. I don't want to leave him behind ever. Like the Digimon I will leave behind, like for example, it was raining today. I didn't bring all of them that I was running with me. But I am not leaving little Sunny Dog behind. We'll put him in a plastic bag if we have to and keep him dry. Which I do with the Digimon too. But I'm not leaving him behind. Sunny is very important. Not comparable to your PlayStation contractees. I'm just saying. These are the things I value in my life. You can't be carrying the PlayStation 2 around everywhere. Definitely not. Definitely not. Little like Sunny Dog is like a Labubu. He's not a Labubu. Shut the hell up. I mean, he's a keychain animal. All right, fine. Princess Artemis, you get more MP. He's not a Labubu. Labubus are ugly as fuck. This guy is so cute. Labubus are little gremlins. I think that's the point. Like, I'm not trying to be offensive to Labubus, but I think that's the point, is that they're just kind of gremlish-y looking. Wish I could play my PSE. Blew up last night. What the hell were you playing that you blew up your PC? What the heck? Too much Fortnite. Or was it Roblox? Roblox is getting pretty complex these days. I saw them playing Roblox Ice. You can go and catch all the illegal immigrants. Yeah. Refugees and people who have been displaced from their countries. Because of acts of war the United States has done upon other countries. Look, immigration is a natural thing. So let's just touch on this really quickly. Immigration is a natural thing. People want to immigrate and they want to just be able to also come and do work. There's also things like work visas where they come and they work for a little while and then they go back to their countries, you know. The problem is the United States goes and does all these maneuvers and wartime things in other countries that, you know, upending, causing social unrest. The sanctions are always a big part of it, where people are unable to live comfortable styles of life because things become unaffordable for them. It doesn't affect the people at the top. It doesn't affect them. It just affects the people down below. And that's the point. They want people down below to be upset so that they go and try to overthrow these other, you know, governments. And then they try to say, oh, this is a failure of social, or this is a failure of this, or they blame everything else, even though, you know, these other countries out there that we're supporting are also like not really democracies. CIA is invested in a lot of shady shit, you know. We're not talking conspiracies. This is like actual factual things. Al Qaeda, they train them. They freaking train them. The same with the microphone I have. It's my baby and I will never change it. If it breaks one day, I will buy a new one. But the same exact mic. Hey, if you like it, you like it. But maybe there'll be an upgrade. There's also the potential for an upgrade, you know. Similar, but slightly improved, you know. But I know I get you. I get you if you say you just get the exact same one. It makes sense. But yeah, what we should be doing is we should be reforming immigration so that people have an easier time to come about and, you know, like come into the country and legal means and do what they need to do. Instead of criminalizing them all. And then making it a political issue so that you go and vote every 4 years based on fear of, what do they say? They're all rapists and drug dealers and this is and that's. They appeal to your emotion. So you vote red or blue, and that's what it comes down to. Don't vote red or blue. Vote policies. And there's nobody out there with the right policies because red or blue are bought off by the same people. The billionaires have an agenda that they don't want to change. And that means keeping people poor and afraid and divided against each other. Have you seen Ice Vehicle in real life? Personally, no, I don't think I have. On the news, plenty of times, yeah. But no, I don't think that I've ever actually seen one. Probably, they're all in Subarus nowadays, right? I've probably seen one. God, I'm so okay. At least it's defeating enemies in one hit. Man, I was feeling pretty bad about those spells doing no damage initially. See, this map thing also was not a thing in the original game, and it makes it a lot easier to navigate through here. So in the original game, you're going from screen to screen. It was a puzzle, it was a maze, you know, you could get lost. You didn't know if you were going the right way. Now it seems to be more for exploration. Do I want to go down this way and see if there's a chest? That was still definitely the point of it back in the original ones, but kind of want to turn it off so that we can go blind. But also without the like segmented screens, the separate screens, you just gotta follow the path anyway. I wonder how it's gonna work for like longer dungeons. Probably the same. Follow the path. It's streamlined. It's certainly streamlined. I can't be upset. But I also gotta say, this makes it a decent amount easier. Like here, okay. See, we can see that this is a dead end. We wouldn't know that was a dead end. Oh, but it's worth it. 76 gold coins is not a bad thing, actually. That is a decent chunk of change, y'all. Oh my god. Of course he can send freaking links because he's a mod. I was like, what the hell is that? Justice.go, the Epstein files. Yeah, you can go and you can scan the Epstein files if you like. I would definitely be interested in playing that Inuyasha game, Country Tease. Also, since you said without spoiling the Inuyasha game, does that mean you're interested in playing it yourself? I like RPGs, like I said. They just take a long time. As you can see, you know, like if we would have gone story mode, we probably would have gotten a lot more done at this point. But I'm over here also leveling up. And a lot of RPGs don't have that story mode. You just got to go and grind on the enemies, which is just sometimes a time sink. That's what I'm saying. RPGs are not for everybody, and it's understandable. I understand you. Damn, he only played Fortnite for 2 months. He's talking about Epstein. He got banned. He got banned off Xbox Live. He's probably over there saying too many slurs, little man. One of the strats, old school strats, is if you're not going, I mean, if it's not a boss monster, don't use magic on it. No, not who got banned on Fortnite. He got banned on off Xbox Live. He was probably playing Call of Duty or something. But Jeffrey Epstein was over there caught playing Fortnite. Apparently, allegedly. This is so cool though. Actually, I don't mind. Actually, I mean, I try not to look at that map. Just like look at this cave. It's so good. It's so beautiful. Everything is so beautiful in this game. And then like the way that the monsters and everything look too, like it's just so cartoony at the same time. Like you get a good amount of realism. It's like the set is like the realistic part, and then our little characters are like kind of cartoony. What, didn't he pass before Fortnite released? So they say that he's still alive in Israel right now playing Fortnite contractees. That's what they're reporting. They had someone with a Yahoo account that they're linking to him. You can believe what you like. Yeah, certainly. I mean, I wouldn't say it's out of the realm of possibilities. I wouldn't be surprised if it was true. All right, I'm on the front line, so I'm gonna give myself this defense actually. This message is to notify you that Xbox Live has permanently suspended the Xbox Live account associated with its email address. This section is based on the New York Attorney General. May 2019, he died in August 2019. Oh my God, there's so many fucking ravens. I wonder where we're gonna find the rest of those mini medals, because I could really use that whip. Actually, no, we're taking them out pretty quickly. But yeah, so I mean, we can't really confirm that he's even dead, honestly, you know. I mean, I suppose there's an autopsy report, but that's easy enough to fake. The cameras that were faced towards his cell didn't really face towards his cell well enough. There was plenty of area where he could have like gotten out, you know. Like I said, I would not be surprised if he's still out there. That guy was rich, had a lot of connections, and while they would want to get rid of him, at the same time, maybe he could have pled his case to his overlords, you know. I just would not be surprised. I'm not going to say that he's certainly alive, but I'm going to say I will not be surprised if it ever comes to light that he's out there playing Fortnite in Israel. The trade-off for the map being there and like the cave and this dungeon being the way it is perfectly fine to me now at this point. It was a nice little adventure coming through here. Why is the name Satyen in the files? It might be Satyendra. It's an Indian name, Satyen. Is it Satyen621? Because then it might be me. Maybe they contacted me. I haven't got the email yet though. Let me know. Hey, you know what Lady Victoria said? If you're not in the Epstein files, you might be a loser. I hate them. All of them should be executed publicly. Fuck them all. These fucking stupid bitch saying something like that. All these fucking pedophile motherfuckers, pieces of shit, corrupt pieces. If you're not in the Epstein files, you might be a loser. Shut the you stupid fucking bitch. You can store all kinds of objects in your seemingly bodiless bags. That said, you won't be able to rummage through them probably right. You shut the fuck up, little man. I'm sorry. If you agree with that and you think all those people are cool, then I mean, I don't think you should be put to death, but something wrong with you. Get your brain checked out, brother. Oh, we're in the tower now. We've made it. I don't want to see it. Don't tell me. I think we can leave the tower through here. You know how lucky to be on. You know how lucky to be on there. I think we're all in there. No, I'm not on the Epstein list. I never went to the island. I never went on the plane. I didn't rape those kids. I didn't watch the torture videos. There's also claims of cannibalism. They're eating the humans. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the humans. Well worth it. I'm glad we left the tower. Shell armor, perfect. Oh my god. Who was that for? I can equip it. Conjuncties, can you equip that? No. Princess, oh, she can. Yes, we keep her safe. Anybody to talk to? No, it was just the armor. Oh, so I did research and it said it was actually reported that it was identified as clout chasing shot content, a fake account for global recognition. Interesting. I believe that too, yeah. You aren't going to convince me that people on the Epstein list are good people, though. Fuck them all. Bankers, politicians, celebrities. But I can believe there's a lot of misinformation going on out there, too. You're so strong, Conjuncties. 33 strength. Son of a gun, man. Nice. There's another entrance to the tower. I'm not moving on without exploring a good amount. We have one more passageway to go up to the north. It seems like we're getting healed when we level up too, so that's good. What's these? Oh, good door. Tiny metal. Oh no, strong medicine. All right, not bad. That music seems to implicate that it's a safe zone, though. Indicate. Maybe we can actually complete this tower, honestly. I wanted to at least make it this far. Maybe we should actually get the thief's key. I want to get to like the monster wrangling part of the monster wrangler. I want to get to the class change area so we can see more interesting classes. Princess could use some MP. What we're gonna do is use some of our herbs. We have so many of them, so she doesn't have to heal. It seems like the way we want to go is that staircase. Ooh, agility. I could really use that, honestly. Still not faster than the princess, but it's good. Ooh, look at all that gold. 554. We're doing so good. We'll probably go upgrade everyone's equipment. I don't think we need it though. I think we can get through this and then we can upgrade everyone when we get out of here. He says before he actually finds the boss though. Shrine of the Plains. What the heck is this? Not all people. People on the list with evidence of engaging in his crimes are terrible. People with no evidence found are a little questionable whether they actually were involved in his crimes or not. We may never know the truth about those evidence-absent celebrities even. I mean, they at least knew though. They at least knew that he was up to nefarious shit and they were still engaging with him. You know, a lot of them, you know, like I will say that. Certainly not all of the crimes can be proven. But a good amount of these people knew that horrible shit was happening and they didn't do anything to stop it. Went along with it because they were probably getting some benefits out of it, you know? So they're not without, you know, their own sort of blame. Mini metal! Have you seen that huge tree to the west of town? It managed to go way bigger than anything else in that area. Go take a look if you feel like it. Yeah, we went and looked and we found a secret area. The door is locked. I think we want to leave this place and then we can just go inside the front of the tower. What the heck? No, actually it's its own spot. Shrine of the Plains. Interesting. We got to actually investigate every little thing, it looks like. All right, let's try and do this. I don't think we're going to go past midnight though. Wherever we are at midnight is where we end it. That's here Pacific time. Not for you all. Well, Josefito, you're the same. Well, that's celebrities even today. They know about the criminal history of another celebrity sometimes, but still keep in contact with them. Yep, you mean you got like Cat Williams out there. The truth, all lies will be revealed. All lies. He knows what's going on, and he hasn't said anything. And while he might think that he's superior for knowing these things, he should have come forward with them at this point, you know? You're right. That's what I'm saying. There, that is all celebrities. That's all Hollywood. That's all of Washington. At least like here, we're talking about the United States right now. I mean, sure that's a decent amount of other governments and countries as well too. You know, they all know what's going on. They're all tied to Epstein. A lot of them. A lot of people in Congress. All these people, the lobbyists, all these billionaires. They're all tied to him. And that's why nothing's ever going to change, because it's also tied to Israel. That's why Israel gets billions of dollars. They have free healthcare in their country. But here in the United States, you get told, what? Socialism? You want free healthcare and a good quality of life? Fuck you. We can't afford it. We can only afford war. Look at Donald Trump. He's going to giving the Pentagon $1 trillion. He said I was going to cut the fucking budget and stop their spending. And he's giving them more money. What the fuck? Ugh! It's aggravating, Contractees. I'm not saying you need to agree with me. I'm just saying, you know, the facts are as they are. They all support war. They'll always support war. They look at what they're saying. Oh, he can go ahead and he can start his wars, but if you want to end the wars, you got to come talk to Congress, bitches. They haven't done anything to him for going and attacking Venezuela. He had no right to go and do that. I mean, you can think what you want about whoever is like in control over there. He has no right to go and attack a sovereign country. That an act of war needs to be approved by Congress. Like, for example, Steven Tyler, he's famous still for some reason because he knows people, and he probably knows like things about people, and because people know a familiar face, you know. They don't follow the news as closely as other people, and they don't know what he might be implicated of. They just know his music and that they enjoy it. That's enough for some people. I understand. Maybe this is the wit in me. Rubis, goddess, you know me too well. Maybe I should be holding these people accountable more. No, everybody stand up now and fight. We need to take all these motherfuckers out. You're not stupid. You're not stupid. You know what's going on. We need to take accountability for ourselves and for the people who rule us. Because that's what they're doing. They're not governing us. They're ruling us. They make the decisions. They call the shots. They allow nothing to change for the better. I'm actually going to put Princess Artemis onto follow my command because she's using a lot of MP that she doesn't need to. Not that it's a bad thing, but we got a boss fight coming up. No, he was the one who committed the terrible crime and so famous despite people knowing it. Yeah. Oh, how many old bones? Hey, dearie, what I wouldn't give for nice resting. It goes a little in here. Oh, it's downstairs. Interesting. That lady by the stairs never seems sleepy, you know. Night after night, she just potters around up there. If you think she'd be knackered, but she's anything but. This is a very interesting place to have an inn, yeah. Yes, of course we shall stay. I thought you were saying Steven Tyler had other celebrities' criminal history. I mean, he is. He definitely is. We can't say that he's not. They all know. Like we just said, they all know. They all know, and they're all tied together. They knew about fucking Weinstein. That fucking criminal. he also committed one too. Yeah, they're all guilty. That's what I'm saying. Oh, fuck them all. Before Jeff too. Okay, so we got a staircase up right here. We're just going with attacks at this point. We can one-shot all these guys. Okay, we can head home if we need to. Oh shit, ambushed. Do you know what crime he committed? You can tell us. I don't know. He's a pedophile. He's one of them pedophiles. I don't worship celebrities, Condrictes. You know who my hero is? Carl Sagan. And he's dead, so... At least if he was doing things, he hasn't been doing them recently. I have to believe that he wasn't, though, honestly. If I had to put my money on it, I'd say Carl Sagan was not one of these disgusting pieces of shit. I mean, a lot of them were like women abusers too, right? It was a common thing back in the day. Slap a lady around. Donald Trump, grab him by the pussy. A man with a lot of power. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, right? He was one, yes. He gained legal guardianship of an underage girl and got her pregnant when he was 25. Probably, people probably cheered him on. At least people in his own circle too, right? They probably attended the wedding. Oh, legal guardianship. So no, there was no wedding. She was just living at his house. But they probably saw her. Probably saw her wandering around. So if I remember correctly, we have to drop off like from a certain... Oh, we can drop off certain parts. And he even forced her to get an abortion. Like I said, those were different times. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Wait, is there more back here? We didn't investigate the outside. Level 9, damn, you're doing it, Condrictes. Propeller blade, you got a new skill. That sounds like it's gonna get some good crits. You know what they say? No one is free until we're all free. Also, the recent Ice Spice SpongeBob movie thing that was recent, in my opinion, should be a crime too. What's that? I haven't heard of that either. Treasure chest. I think the ravens are more of a threat than the frogs. As you can see, we've acquired enough strength to just wipe these guys out pretty much. Ooh. $43. He has a leather shield already. Conjunctis, you don't have a shield. There we go. I'm just trying to get to the boss room at this point. Boomerang! Hell yeah! Okay, so I think Japan is probably a better fit for a boomerang. I think a whip will hit like all enemies. I think a boomerang will only hit a group of enemies. Oh no, it hits everything. Like I said, she wore a see-through dress to the premiere of the family-friendly SpongeBob movie that was released recently. Yeah, that's interesting. That is a choice. There's a time and a place, right? Everything nowadays is all muddled together. Yay! Oh, finally we've hit stronger enemies. Oh, Japan! Let's freaking go! That luck of his too. Right? I gotta believe. I believe. Okay, so there's a staircase in there. At this point, I think Japan's just gonna wipe out everything. He's so strong. If I remember correctly, that we do want to drop off like the tower at a certain spot. I don't remember where precisely. We'll know when we find it, I'm sure. Probably got to go higher even. So the further the boomerang goes, the less damage it does, which is why that butterfly didn't get defeated.
Well, well, well. So you've come at last.
That I have.
I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. God alone knows why. But it must mean something, so here you go. One thief's key. You'll take it, won't you?
Of course I will. We've done it.
Now, use that to go and have a look inside the house in Reeve with a red door. Don't worry, the chap there loves visitors. He won't.
We gotta get to the top of this tower. I believe there's a boss fight up there.
One jot. By the way, there are books in this world so influential.
I don't think that was this dialogue that happened in the original game either. They give you a lot of clues nowadays.
Open them with caution. That's my advice. Off you go then. I can't stand around all day. I've got important dreams to be having.
We have noticed, but there are a fair few doors in the world that are locked shut. As with most doors, they can be opened here. With the right key, the thief's key, for example, can supposedly unlock all red doors in the realm. You can use the zoom spell or a chimera wing to return to any town, castle, or dungeon you've been to before. Now, these methods of transportation will cause you to shoot up into the air, but feel free to use them indoors by all means. You'll fly right through any bothersome ceilings that would have ordinarily got in your way. Magic! Girl's Own Annual. What does that change our... Scruffy guide that teaches you how to be a tearaway or your money back tearaway. Strength and agility increase quickly. That might be a good class for somebody. Personality, not class. Oh. How long are you going for tonight? I'm probably going to be ending soon, honestly. We got the thief's key. That was my goal. I thought there was a boss fight here, but I'm thinking of somewhere else, I guess. So we're probably done. If there's nothing further up ahead, then yeah, we're done for today. Like I said, I want to do episodic. We got through the thief's key saga. We're not going to beat this all in one go. Oh, because my older brother is live right now. Oh, you want to give him a shout out? The command is exclamation point SO. Or do you want to raid him? I mean, it's just you, but we could still raid. That's nice, right? But if you do exclamation point SO, it'll, and then put there, you don't even need to put an @ You can just put his Twitch name. Okay, we can do a raid. Yeah, I don't really do raids because it's usually not a lot of people here, but it's nice to do raids, to be part of the community. Oh yeah, this is it. We reached the top. Okay. Allows you to excellently instantly dungeons and caves and towers. Let's use a chimera wing. Let's get to a save spot. We're gonna go to Reeve because that's our next goal. He told us to go to the door. I'm gonna go follow him too. Okay. Now we'll join the raid when we end this. Okay, but yeah, here we are. Let's save real quick. We can next time we can upgrade our equipment. We got plenty of money now. And we can continue on with the story, because that's what this is about. The story. There's story here, you know. It's little interconnected things. Like, we're gonna go save some villages. Ultimately, we're gonna go find out what the fate of the great hero Ortega, our father, was. But yeah, before we get to that, there's little villages we gotta do and solve their problems and do the hero thing, because that's what we are. We're heroes. A hero and our party of cool guys. We're all cool. Look at us. Japan Spitz, the Beast Wrangler, Condrictes, the Master Thief, and our Princess Goddess Artemis in the back. And me, the stupid hero boy. Guy who thinks he's better than everyone else, because that's what my personality said. But yeah, we can end right there. It's gonna pick up right where we saved at that church. I just need to put the @ right when I do a raid. I've never done a raid before. I think I've done it once, maybe. I think that should do it, right? Probably no @ right? All right, that's it for us. We'll see you later. Take care, everyone. Have a great one. To the raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.